30 here.
I thought it was like. Hang on.
Unless
I'm missing a.
There we go.
I didn't do it again yet.
And we are live, guys. We are live. Alive.
hello.
No one's here yet. It's okay.
What is it?
Lucas might be having the same problem I did with HP.
It's because your HP in D&D Beyond is fixed HP instead of it being rolled HP.
Yeah.
So, what is your...
My Constitution. So
No,
14, so +2.
What would be your... what was your hit points before?
Are you letting him eat that? Okay.
Shit. It was 30. It didn't change yet.
So, you had 30 hit points.
Yeah, I had 30 points at level 4.
Okay. So, roll your D8. And
Okay.
I'll adjust it.
I think when I was looking, Caucus was still at level 3 on D&D Beyond. I don't think he's had either level up.
He's level 5 on D&D Beyond.
I just changed
Well,
that,
I know
though.
I'm saying right before he changed it, it was 3, because I was looking at all the other characters. And I think his was still level 3, so I think he has to level up. So I think he has to do the HP for 2 levels.
Okay, that's fine. Roll 2d8.
I rolled a 2 and a 7. And there would be a +2 with my Constitution, or so it'd be 9 plus 4, 15.
No, I got into it. I've been doing, so give me one moment on that.
No problem. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I had the same exact issue as Lucas, like, 20 minutes ago.
Okay.
Those are my thoughts.
It's a good idea. Can't tell me wrong.
True.
Hang on, let me put the stream on the TV and turn on the volume so that
Alright, anybody need any more help with their characters? I know going from one like format to another is a lot. So, just let me know
think
if you
I'm
see
okay.
something that's not right or something that did not update correctly.
I think I'm all good.
Alright. And I give a quick recap of last week. So the party ventured deeper into the mysterious and corrupted Darkwood Forest after meeting the druids of the Verdant Circle. The adventurers further into the heart of the corruption, where they encountered a seed. Navigated through an oppressive, secluded cabin within the woods, where they discovered a great thinking and some fiery displays. The seed of malice destroyed, along with it, its whispers of knowing the group's dreams. The darkness that had plagued the land began to recede, and the forest slowly returned to its natural state. The party then made their way back to the Verdant Circle's grove, where they were greeted by the druids, now restored to their true, graceful selves. In their gratitude for their heroic efforts, the druids gifted the party with the Mirror of True Reflection, a powerful artifact that reveals the true nature of those who look into it. With the force cleansed and the druid's trust earned, the party now prepares to face the next challenge on their journey to protect Aurora from the encroaching darkness.
Ooh. Very nice. Very good
As
recap.
you guys are gathering your seed.
I think my... Uh-oh. Can anyone hear me?
One of the lizard folk druids running up to you, kind of stopping before you, bending over, deep breaths. Thornwild wanted me to give this to you. And he goes over to Hero, who's quite taken by your journey and what you are, and he said that these might be helpful to you. And kind of produces a small, like case, wooden case.
Ooh.
Ooh, present. Can I open the case?
Yes, you can. Inside of the case, I'm trying to remember the name of it, but so I can get it into your character.
There it goes.
In the box.
Are two it kind of looks like ribbons. One set of which is like a red, crimson, and yellowish color. The other of which is a kind of like a blue, almost cerulean. Both of which kind of have gold and yellow kind of wrapped throughout the threadings.
Were you given?
More accessories. What are they?
They seem to be wrappings for your hands.
Ooh.
Specifically, once you'll begin to know their properties more when you spend some more time with them.
Hero's the most fashionable out of the party, and I'm
Yeah, I'm
happy
kind of
about that.
jealous.
That's very true.
It's not gonna lie.
But for your sake, these are called Ember Frost Spark Wraps. They are hand wraps that are woven from enchanted fibers that shimmer with a blend of red, blue, and yellow hues. As you kind of put them on, the wraps feel warm, and occasional kind of sparks of magic dancing around their surface. Kind of fit snugly around your rocky appendages, but they still allow for freedom of movement. The effect of these, once you take some time over this journey you're about to take, is while wearing the wraps, you can choose to imbue your unarmed attack with elemental energy. And so you can choose either fire, cold, or lightning damage.
Ooh.
And so the chosen damage type is applied to all of your unarmed strikes.
Cool.
Nice.
Now, can I also wear these at the same time as the brass knuckles I have made?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Damn.
Hero, the proper thing to do is to say thank you.
Thank you. More pretty accessories.
We'll express your gratitude to Thornwild. Good luck on your journey. And begins to turn and walk back into the forest.
Ah. Well, that was mighty nice.
We headed back to your place, Henri?
Well, I suppose so. We should probably check up on the youngins there. Plus, I think I still owe Hero a shield of some sort.
You know, I was just wondering, now that we have the mirror, we can test it out right quick to make sure it's really what we want. We got Thalrun right here.
That's true. Who has the mirror? I think it was bestowed upon Neve, if I remember correctly. Neve? Cameron? Uh-oh.
I think Cam's earbuds are off.
Maybe. Maybe he's going to the bathroom.
Oop.
You are correct, though.
Oh, okay. Alright, is Cam in the call still?
Yeah.
Is it say that he's muted?
Mm-hmm.
No.
No, I was just in the restroom.
Oh, figured. Yeah.
Boop.
There he is. Alright, we're just heading back to
We were just
Hardysfield.
wondering if you would be willing to hold
Oh.
that mirror.
Oh, yep. Go ahead.
We were just wondering if you'd be willing to hold that mirror up in front of Thalrin here. See if it really does work.
Well, as long as Thalrun's okay with it, I'm happy to do that. But I would like to make sure it's okay with him.
Thalrin?
Sure. I can take a look into the mirror.
Alright, I'll hold up the mirror for him.
Those who are looking into the mirror begin to see Thalrun's reflection, but not as calm and composed as he normally is. Instead, his features are warped and distorted as if viewed through a cracked lens. His skin is unnaturally pale, dark veins visible just beneath the surface. You see that the eyes are hollow and filled with shadow, no longer eyes of a living being, but instead black voids that seem to draw in all light. Around Thalrun's reflection, a dark aura pulsates. Mirror also shows brief flickering images behind Thalrun, visions of destruction, chaos, death. The flashes are quick and very hard to discern, but they give the impression of a violent presence linked to him. Steve, go ahead and make a insight check.
Oh.
Alrighty, one
Insight to
second.
check. So it begins. Oh, why aren't my third level spells showing up on?
15.
Oh, maybe it didn't save. Awesome.
As Valrin's looking, he just kind of begins to walk away from it. Just a few steps ahead of you. Head kind of hung low.
I'll put the mirror away in my bag, and I'll walk over and try to offer him a little support.
That's not me anymore.
But it might be what you see yourself as. Just because you aren't that anymore doesn't mean you can't be that, or just because you say you aren't doesn't mean you don't feel like you are. But it matters what you do in the end is all.
Is it that hard to escape your past?
Yes, it's hard to escape the past, but it's quite easy to change the future.
I hope you all don't see me the same way that mirror does.
Not quite, I suppose. You've certainly been helpful to us so far. Would it help if you saw me through the mirror as well? I mean, I definitely had probably a troubled past as well through from what y'all know. And you know, I've done my deeds and I've done a few bad things. But people change.
Does anybody else wish to see what they look like in the mirror?
Sure. I'm gonna pick up and look at myself.
And my
Zhuzhing up my feathered hair.
you rip off your shirt, revealing your luscious chest.
Alright,
Look at my no longer elven
stepping in front of the mirror, Divinus, you see a reflection of what appears to be a younger version of yourself. Dressed in traditional robes, but the once vibrant colors of your garments are now dull and faded. The posture is slouched. Your eyes are clouded and downcast, filled with a heavy burden. The shadows under your eyes suggest sleepless nights. Around your wrists and ankles, faint ethereal chains can be seen in the reflection. They glow with a soft, dim light. Behind you in the reflection, briefly flickering images of Draconia, grand halls filled with dragons and their riders, moments of triumph that have now turned to ash. The scenes are marred by creeping shadows that distort and eventually consume the images.
That's a little depressing.
What did you see when you sorry, did you sorry. Did you use a mirror on yourself, Neve?
Did I look in the mirror or did I look in the reflective pool they had in the temple?
It was the mirror.
It was a mirror? Oh, then yes.
What did you see?
Sorry, 1 second.
Oh, good.
I saw my heritage as well as my power.
All right. So it kind of shows a cacophony of things, sort of. It shows maybe what you think of yourself, or what you actually might be. Your strength, your view upon the world. It's like an everything mirror.
The mirror shows. The mirror shows a reflection of yourself, and more importantly, one that you think of yourself. It is not necessarily your dark side. It is who you represent as yourself, personified as an image.
Well, call me curious, but mind if I have a gander? Neve?
Call you curious what?
If you mind if I have a...
George?
Yeah, I kind of want to see myself in the mirror. I want to see if I've been, you know, doing the right thing, or... I mean, I think I know how I see myself, but, kind of want to know the truth, I suppose.
Anyone's more than welcome to take a look.
All right, all right.
I'll hold the mirror to you.
Oh,
Henri,
God, am I that old?
the reflection shows you as you are now. But with every line on your face deepened, and your hair grayer and more unkempt. Your eyes are bloodshot, and the weight of years hangs heavily on your shoulders. The reflection slowly looks down to your hands, which are stained with blood. You see the reflection trying to wash it out and wash it out and wash it out. But the blood appears fresh again, dripping from your fingers onto the ground below. Around your neck hangs the shattered emblem of the Ivory Brotherhood. The emblem is cracked with pieces missing. Behind you, shadowy figures, barely visible, but undeniably present. Some of which you recognize. Those of which you have killed, and those of which you have betrayed. They stand in silent judgment.
Oh. All right. Thank you, Neve. Yeah. All right. He'll kind of nod his head, and, knowing that he has more on his plate to finish before he, finds inner peace, I suppose.
Anybody wish to see themselves before I put it away?
I would if you don't mind.
Aaron looks like a clown. Turkey?
I'll hold the mirror to you.
Oh no. Her Calistar Traveler.
Aravan looking into the mirror, the reflection appears fractured, as if seen through a cracked mirror. Your face is split into multiple pieces, each fragment showing a different expression: fear, determination, sorrow, rage, all flickering rapidly as if your very identity is being pulled in different directions. The eyes begin to change. They no longer seem like your own. Instead, they're filled with an inky blackness that seems to swirl with energy. In the depths of your eyes, faint, shadowy figures can be seen moving, watching, waiting. Behind you, a dark, indistinct figure looms, its form constantly shifting and
I close
undulating.
my eyes and push the mirror away.
Shit.
Yeah, that was enough of that.
It's all right, Aravan.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Sorry, little one. Do you need to hop on someone's shoulder so you could look through it?
Uh,
I kid. I'm just
Is it
messing
like
with
a-
you. No, it's like a hand mirror.
yeah, I was about to say. Kira's getting better at me, but after seeing that, if I don't see anything, I want to see either. I'm gonna let fate decide. Evens. I wish I could do a D2. Actually, I can't. Heads. Fuck. Alright, looking at the mirror.
Okay. Calcus, your reflection shows you as an older version of yourselves. However, once nimble fingers are shown trembling, your back slightly hunched, and your eyes, usually sharp and full of curiosity, now clouded with the weight of time. Surrounding you in your reflection are countless half-finished inventions strewn about haphazardly, sparking erratically or lying in disrepair. Behind you, there are shadowy figures. Ones that you recognize of peers, mentors, colleagues, family. Their faces blurred, but their presence is heavy with disapproval, as if silently condemning you for not living up to the potential they once saw.
Yeah, that checks out. Calcus just kind of like looks gloomy, but he just walks away. But he'll be all right.
Anybody else?
Hero.
I know who I am and I know my purpose. I don't have much interest.
Plus, he's only 2 years. I mean, what kind of dirt could he possibly have?
I mean, I'm 2.
This mirror is an item to help us discern who's who. It's not a weapon meant to weigh your sins against you. Anybody who saw anything displeasing or traumatic, just remember that the past can't be changed, but the future can, and that ultimately you have to weigh within yourself to make those changes. And I'll put the mirror back in my backpack.
Andrew, real quick. Am I able to write, like, can I, like, since I looked at the kind of inventions I made as in that mirror, am I able to, like, replicate any of them? Or is it just, like, what I perceive as a invention?
Yeah, it's like a perception of it.
Be interesting to see what I can make.
More symbolic, if anything.
It's a long journey back. We got 4 days. Should we head on out?
Sure.
I mean, I'm ready.
Are we taking a long rest?
I think we just came out one.
You guys set off. Yeah, you did.
Oh, shoot, I get. Can I do, like, the experimental thing then? Or no?
Yeah.
Experimental elixir? I've been staring at it for a bit. Let's try. Oops. Like, how do I check what kind of elixirs I can make? I roll a d6. One. Healing. Nice.
Is there a macro at the bottom bar for you?
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
It should be able to just click on that and it'll tell you which one you make.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like it pops up on the right. I thought, and then it just. I don't know.
Because you can produce one in an empty flask.
Yes.
So at the moment you can only have like what? How many per?
One per long rest.
One per long rest. Okay, and then whenever somebody consumes it, then you roll, right?
Oh, I thought you can create additional, which is by expanding spell slot.
For each.
When you
oh,
finish
yeah.
a long rest, you can magically produce a experimental elixir with an empty flask you touch.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you get to roll what it is. Roll roll for the elixir when it's triggered when somebody drinks the elixir.
And I rolled a d6, and number 1 is healing potion.
Yes.
2d4 plus my intelligence modifier, so 8. Just kidding. Hang on.
Mm-mm.
No, it's not 8.
Your modifier, I think, is +5.
+5. Yes. I was looking at my saving throw. I wasn't looking at the on top of my bed. That's not bad.
Okay. You guys begin heading back the long 4 days travel to Hardersfield. There we're going.
Yep.
Can I like pick up like mushrooms and other herbs I find on the way back?
Yeah. Roll nature check for me to see how much you get.
21.
Good amount, enough to. We'll say, let's see here.
Like I was looking, I'll specify. I'm looking for both healing and poisonous items. It doesn't matter. I just picked it. I want to make something new.
Let's see. I'll say that you have 5 of each. And I'll put them in your thing of like different kind of herbs. So
Thank you.
figure out a system for that. But day turns into night as you guys continue traveling over the vast hilly plains and various occasional forests back to Herdersfield. As you continue your journey on the 3rd day back, as you continue your journey across the vast, seemingly endless plains, the sun begins to dip down lower into the sky. Casting long shadows across the landscape. The air is still, and the only sound is the gentle rustling of dry grasses underfoot. But as you see but as you crest a small rise, you notice movement in the distance. Figures slowly making their way towards you.
How many?
As they draw closer, you can see there is a small group of individuals, about 5 of them.
How are they dressed?
Make a perception check.
Excuse me. Perception. Nope.
I
as
cast my maid. No, sorry. No, you're good.
as far as you can tell, they're wearing robes. Some are wearing robes, others wearing armor. But they move with a weariness about them. Their steps heavy and deliberate. Even from a distance, you can see that they are injured. Deep gashes mar their armor, and their robes are torn and stained with blood.
So I wanted to note that I did cast mage armor,
Okay.
but could I? How far away are they?
They're about
Roughly?
100 feet off, I would say. You did cast mage armor, you said?
Yeah, it already took the spell from me.
Okay.
I just slot.
Got it.
Can I cast a message at one of the looking dudes?
Okay.
Well, Matt, you look like you've been on hard times. Is everything all right? I'm responding to this message.
Been some hard travels. Where's this voice coming from? Wait a second.
Over this way. And
I
I
think I see
wave.
you. Kind of puts up weirdly, like one hand. As they begin to come closer and closer, you can see that their armor and robes are marked with the symbol of Orr.
Oh.
The group consists of
People.
5 individuals. At the forefront is a tall, imposing woman with auburn hair tied back. Besides her walks a stocky, middle-aged man leaning heavily on a wooden staff. Following closely behind is a massive man with a thick beard, his armor bearing the brunt of recent battles. Beside them, a young woman and an agile man. One wearing robes, the other carrying a pair of short swords. And you notice that their blades are chipped.
I didn't want to interrupt Chad, but I'm regardless of what they're doing, I'm gonna push past even before I knew who they were to try to see if they need any help.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. As you should. As you would, I mean, I guess.
The tall woman kind of puts her hand out to the rest of the group as she strides forward. This is not the right music.
Thank God. It didn't sound good.
Not the right one either.
It's okay.
Travelers, I see that fate has brought us together on this desolate road. A fellow sister.
It seems fate has smiled upon you. How are you all injured? And let me see if I can help you.
There's 5 of
I
them.
will. How many of them are hurt? They're all 5 hurt.
Yeah.
I will cast Cure Wounds currently on the one that seems the most hurt.
She kind of winces at your touch, but is thankful. We're the remnants of a mission gone awry. Tasked with retrieving a sacred artifact of Bor. Only we were met with forces beyond our reckoning.
What time of the day is it? Is this early on?
This is late in the evening.
Okay. If you'd like, I mean, we'd be perfectly okay traveling with you. You know, we're actually on our way back to Aramaris ourselves.
And it is always better with company.
Yes, let me take care of your clothes. And then I clap my hands, and then I just press the digitation, all like the blood and shit and everything and grime out.
Thank you for that.
I'll
Let's use the
all my
magic when
first
you,
level,
if you're not going to use it.
I use all my first levels and a second level. I'm just gonna heal in order of hurt to least hurt. All 5.
Gotcha.
I can help too if needed.
Yeah, if any of
I'm
them look
gonna.
like they... No, go ahead. You're good.
Oh, sorry. No, I was gonna say I'll be right back. I'm gonna.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if any of them seem like they're suffering from exhaustion, oh wait, lesser restoration won't do that. Never mind. Ignore me.
They all look pretty terrible.
Were you trying to recover?
A chalice. It was said to hold the essence of balance. It was meant to strengthen our connection with Or. But it's lost to us now. Lost in that cursed place.
What'd you run into? If you don't mind me asking.
The kind of bulkier man at the back kind of speaks up. Terrible creatures, born of darkness, twisted, relentless. We were unprepared for their sheer ferocity. We lost good people back there.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Oh, back.
I mean no disrespect, but would you mind holding the mirror up to each one of them?
Are you saying this to me?
Yes.
I
Just quickly so we can make sure that they are who they are.
feel it's a little untrusting of people we just met so soon, though I understand your disposition. Pardon me. My companion seems to be a little deterred. Do you understand what's happening in the city? I assume, correct?
No, what's happening in the city?
It seems that the city has been infiltrated by changelings. Their exact name is, don't quote me on that one. I forget what they're called.
Doppelgangers?
Are they called doppelgangers officially, or is that what we're calling them?
I think they were called doppelgangers. Like, that's their race, but I don't
Yeah.
think they were called like a specific group. They like that. We don't know
Then
the
I will-
name, if anything. We just know that there's a group of doppelgangers that are taking Armaris.
Infiltrating, yeah.
Yeah.
You know of two specific ones, or at least can assume two of them: Shadow Agent Xerath and High Priest Varaxis.
Yeah, those are the two potential. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
No, then I'll just relay the people, but I'll also just mention that it seems that anybody could be essentially afflicted by being replaced. So, completely up to your consent, and I understand if you are unwilling to, but for the comfort of my companion, and if you would be so kind, there's this object we have. If you look inside of it, it'll help show your inner self. Though I would like to add to my companion that there's no definitive proof if one is a doppelganger. It just shows darkness or light, depending on their inner self. We only have one example so far.
Just kind of what I'm looking for to make sure that I don't see that again. That's all.
This must be why Sunvale sent us on this mission. This mirror is supposed to show what doppelgangers are not.
So we were told, yes.
I do not have a problem with this.
Thank you.
Individually kind of go up one by one and check the mirror with them being close by. Each one shows a more refined version of each one of them, but none with gray skin or dark eyes.
I thank you for your patience with me. Getting late in the day. Should we camp here for the night?
Are you asking that to everyone or just the group?
To everybody. To the group.
You were here in
Yes,
your.
it might be helpful to have a couple more eyes for when we're having our watch.
True. I mean, I wouldn't say no to that. It'd be nice to get a good night's rest for once. Everyone, you're here in your head. I don't take kindly to strangers, just to let you know, but I'll make sure to keep an eye out for these fellers. I know we used the mirror on them, but that doesn't mean they're not bad. And that's all.
What you say is true. And there are doppelgangers in the city. Would you mind showing us the same respect and using the mirror on the rest of you?
Oh god, we're gonna go through this again.
Just, yeah. Run it down.
That's all right. Might not like what. Well, I was. Well, you might not like what you see, but there's nothing.
Mind speak.
Excuse me. First of all, what is your name?
Well, my name is Divinos. This is Eravan Kalkus. That there is Henri. And the big feller is Hero. And the purple white hair lady is Neve.
Pleasure.
My name is Serafina. This is Brother Ulrich, Sir Garrick, Sister Elaine, and Brother Talon.
And then we do have another compatriot that's traveling with us. And I introduce our friend. And I'm gonna say in mind. Well, should we go ahead and tell him exactly what he is and the fact that he's sitting here trying to help us weed the people out?
Gonna show as soon as he looks in the mirror. Better be up front
Well,
with him.
we better tell him now before they get suspicious and
I agree.
I have to do something rather unsavory.
Please continue with him.
Yes, and then our friend here, we found him captive upon our discovery of the whole plot. And his family was betrayed and killed by one of the people. And long story short, he happens to be a shape changer. So please do not be alarmed.
Hands immediately go like to their hilts.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Calm, Divinos. This is what we talked about.
You see, like, fire start flickering through Divinos's hair, and like steam starts coming out of his mouth.
Everybody, just take a breather. It's all right. Yes, he is also a doppelganger, but so far has shown no hostility. And while I understand this is all news, everybody just take it in stride. If you'd like,
one of them? Why do you have one of them with you?
well, as was previously mentioned, we rescued him from inside of a dark dimension. He seemed to have been held prisoner there, along with. This is why I should keep notes in the system better. Along with another captive, who was the prominent figure, the writer, right?
Yeah, there was four
Four
other
of 'em.
ones. He was not one of the captives. He came up to you guys afterwards.
We were there to
but
rescue the writer.
you were there to or you were there just
To rescue the safe, but the safe was already rescued by somebody else.
Yeah.
but originally when you guys went in just to see what was down there, you rescued Kale, which was the like prominent figure of the Merchants Guild. Um,
Eldrin.
Eldrin,
Who is the advisor
who
to the
was
Luminary Arcanium in Aramaris, Talia, a member of the Mechanist Collective Guild, and Olgrin,
And
which was
Olgrin.
the owner of the the
Bronze Griffin.
Bronze
Bronze
Griffin.
Griffin.
I was thinking Gilded Griffin.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Irregardless, we were there to rescue
Yeah.
Yeah.
some members of the city, and we happened to discover this individual in our exploration of the area. Also, without one, how would we know if the mirror works? While it is a bit divisive, it is needed to have any kind of insight as to how to deal with this problem. A balance had to be formed, obviously, but so far has been held.
Serafina will take out her sword, not aggressively, but she will place it in front of her, and a kind of wave of energy will pass by each one of you.
She casts in Zone of
And-
Truth.
I need you to make a charisma saving throw, or you can choose to fail it.
I'll choose to fail it.
I don't know what this is.
Gotcha. When she comes by me, Henri kind of just holds out his hand as the sword passes, and kind of clasps onto the sword with what's called the it's like a specific hold on it to where he doesn't cut himself. And he's like, "Now, friend, what are you casting? I'm sure it's nothing harmful, but I'd like to know before I, match is kind of a weird thing."
I'm creating an area that would make those of a silver tongue become more honest.
Oh shit, two?
Oh shit.
2 crits.
All right, well, I'll let you cast this on me as a show of my honesty.
Damn, I was hoping I'd get a third. Like,
Oh, that would have been hilarious.
But in return, I hope, you do the same with me, and I'll let go of the sword. So I will choose to fail it.
Would I find it odd that knowing Neve, and Neve's been with us now for a couple weeks, that as soon as we told them that we had a doppelganger with us, the first thing that they were ready to do was grab their sword, when that is not something from Neve or her faith would do?
To intersect slightly before he answers that question, do you realize we did just tell them there's a threat in the city? The threat is a doppelganger. Oh, but wait, we have one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely like a mistrust kind of thing, and you not really knowing the delicacies of their religion, I would say it's.
Okay.
I would say, if you're using Neve as like the only bouncing off point for, the rest.
That's
of
all
them,
I have, yeah.
Yeah, and like quote unquote stereotyping
Yep.
from that, then yeah, you might find it odd.
Okay.
But also take into the fact the rest of the situation.
Right.
But after Henri does his statement, I will put my hand on his shoulder and I will volunteer to go first. Clearly, there's still a little trust to be formed. If you would like us to undergo the same tests, I'm perfectly willing to. At which point I'll stand next to her and I will show her my version of the mirror.
Will be asking just a couple questions to you and to the older man, Onri. These other ones... Apparently my magic is not working on them.
Well, we're a strong group. But I can't speak for everyone about how they feel about certain matters.
I'm not going to lie, I'm still very thankful for the aid that you have given us so far in this brief meeting we've had. But just understand where we're coming from. This is
Odd.
it's odd, and we are
On edge.
on edge and exhausted.
Right.
So I just want to be extra careful that if we are spending the night with you, I can assure that me or the rest of my party won't end up with a knife in their back.
To be fair, I don't normally use knives.
Divinos, please.
And the fire's just gonna like dance around me. And then go back.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, Divinos is not a fan about
As he cuts his hand and puts blood on a rock.
Kalima, Kalima. 13.
Can I? No. Too late.
We end up sleeping here. I'm gonna make sure I stay away from that one.
Well, I don't mind getting close with people, but not if they're gonna keep their hands on their hilts. And then I give them all like a little wink.
Damn.
With the threat in the city, why are you out here, brother's sister?
Well, here's the thing.
No,
we're out
not
here.
you.
She thinks you
Sister.
lie. She doesn't want you answering anything.
Go
Like
on,
I
Neve.
said, we were
Go on.
recovering the mirror, and we are currently on our way back from retrieving it.
Were you tasked from the temple to receive this mirror?
No, not from the temple. We were simply told that it might help discover who is a doppelganger and who isn't, and where it might be located.
What have you been tasked with from the temple?
Being a wet blanket on all the fun.
Gosh damn
Is
it.
this person a higher ranking than
Yeah.
Neve
Are they
is?
like a head honcho? Because I know Neve was like a page, right?
I'm an acolyte, but that's not very
Acolyte.
high up.
Same difference, right?
Kinda, yeah.
A little bit higher, I guess.
I would say I haven't received any direct dictation from the temple, other than I'm still in my studies. Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm confirming that because we've never talked about that, so I'm assuming
Yeah.
that'd be the issue I'd give.
I was just seeing if you'd come up with something.
No, I simply saw that there was an issue, and I've kind of found myself in this party to help solve it. I care very much for the city and the temple, and I'd like to see balance restored. If someone's going to be aggressive towards it, I figured I should do something.
Do you believe you or any of your group will show any of us harm if we party up?
Malicious harm? No. Though you may have some singed clothes or something else happen in the evening. That I can't tell you honestly.
I look absolutely offended. Like,
Has he, pointing over to Thorin, shown any threat to you or your group.
So far, no. We spent a couple nights together. There's been no issue as far as I can tell.
And he's not much of a combatant. No
Hey, I
offense.
help.
You did, but
Thulrid,
Uh,
would you be willing to show yourself to them? This way we don't have to look in the mirror.
I would not be comfortable doing that.
Understood. Would you be willing to at least look in the mirror again so they can see? You don't even have to open up your eyes. You don't have to look into it, just show it so they can see your reflection.
I really don't want anyone to see that.
can you change into somebody else just so they can get the gist of it?
I think our words stating what he is enough. Please do not torture this man. They'll either believe us or they won't, but I pray to Aura that they do.
Do either of the two of you have any questions for us?
I think there'll be plenty of times for questions as we rest, but I do believe it'd be best if we made camp, got you all some food, got situated for the evening. You all look like you took a battering.
Speaking of food, do we have a pot by chance? I'll make a soup. I've been gathering some stuff as we've been walking.
Gathering the poison mushrooms.
I was gonna say now I'm scared because it's Kelkis cooking here.
He is an alchemist, though.
Hey, if done right, they turn into a delicious spice.
He is an upside down, backwards thinking alchemist.
That's true. He's a pun alchemist, so. Oh God, hang on, wait.
Alright. You have in my trust. And the zone will kind of back to the sword.
The area that we're in right now, does it look suitable for a campground?
It's kind of like rolling plains, so there's a bunch of like tall grass and such around.
Is there a section of woods close by that we can move towards the edge of it?
Yeah. Closer to some trees.
Okay. If everybody agrees with that, then I think we should just move on over there and... Divinos, bonfire.
You know I'm not a lighter, right?
Yes, you are.
Where do you want the bonfire?
Just right over here at the edge.
I cast fireball.
That works.
Large clearing. You see the clerics and the paladins like back up a bit.
And then I'm gonna control flame. Then just make it like a little tiki torches around the edge.
They
I
are-
understand what you mean now by singed garments.
Yes, they are quite expressive people.
This is why I don't wear clothes.
I mean, the ribbons.
All right. They kind of begin walking over to the area and take their time to start to undo their armor and set it until they are all sitting on the ground. The female, Elaine, just goes flat on the surface.
Like pass out, pretty much.
Yeah, just passed out. they, though their armor and such are cleaned up, they still wear faces of exhaustion. But you guys take some time to set up your area for the evening.
If they have anything damaged armor-wise or clothing-wise, I will take the time to mend it for them.
Would you like some help?
If they trust you to touch their stuff, certainly.
I kind of like poke them in the shoulders, like, "Hey, do you want us to fix your things?"
Yeah, if you don't mind, that'd be helpful.
All right. What will we fix it?
You can see there's a bunch of dents and like deep scratches in their armor.
I'm gonna put a bunch of Harveys on the dents.
Harvey Dent. Oh my god.
Boo.
I'm not gonna.
Boo.
You are so two-faced.
Boo. I wait until Aravan and Caucus are sleeping next to each other. Fireball!
Can I go out in the woods and try to create some snare traps and stuff to try to catch some animals throughout the night for food in the morning?
Do you have rope?
I've got rope.
Okay.
I've got smith's tools, mason's tools. I got all types of tools.
Want to borrow my rope?
You want to come with me?
Armor. He just like gets overwhelmed real quick.
I understand. It's okay.
So you can make a survival check.
Survival, huh?
Yeah.
Can I guide myself?
Sure.
What is this? Never mind.
Normal roll? Oh, forget it.
Ooh.
That ain't gonna matter.
You're looking and you have like a stick in your hand, the rope in the other, and you're like, none of these are made of metal or glass.
Yeah, okay.
It's a survival check. Wisdom. Damn.
So how are your travels from the Darkwood?
Well, trying to get eaten by a couple of trees. That was fun. Made some pretty quick work about that. Ran into a druid grove, and they seemed a little on edge. Found this. I brandished the burn up, like, corrupted seed. Found this in a cabin that was distorting the growth around the woods. Doesn't look like much now, but it was a talking thing. Nasty little bugger. And then we took and made our way back.
I was
Hasn't been too
wondering,
terrible.
as kids, we've always heard stories to frighten us about the Darkwood.
Oh no, there was a crazy bear that had like horns and tusks and there's other shit like that. But
It's good to know some of it was true.
and I saw this deer that was just nothing but skull and red eyes.
That is... would be terrifying.
Well, he's quite friendly. He even let me walk up to him and didn't spook off until the bear came. Speaking of which, we'll walk around and look for him.
Tell us about your adventures.
Oh, well, my um, group. We've been on a couple of our own, searching out various relics scattered around the continent for the temple. The most recent one, which I'm thinking you're talking about, it found us in a cave system, not too terribly far from here. And so when we went in, we were quickly surrounded by very quick creatures. I didn't get a quite good of a look at them. It wasn't very bright, but they quickly dispatched of two of our others. We fought our way out as well as we could. Luckily, once we hit sunlight, they did not pursue us further.
So none of you got a good glimpse of these creatures? I've read many books, and I have some ideas of some creatures like that. More of the odd nature.
I know that they must have had very sharp claws, and they were very quick. And they seem to blend in very well with the darkness around them.
Did y'all have light sources with you?
We did, but they were quickly snuffed out.
Any sort of magical light sources, or just the practical ones?
Torches. Mostly.
Torches. Right. All right. I guess that's one thing we got that they don't. Something that could be good. Did you try lighting them up with anything, or? I need to know detail.
Potty break.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Sorry, I heard you. I was taking a quick pee.
No, you're good. I figured.
I can't quite remember. It all happened very, very quickly. We were not in there but 5 minutes before we saw two of our own felled and then bombarded, ambushed from all sides. So I don't think we had the time to try to produce any kind of magic. Rather, we saw them fall and we ran.
Were they large? Small?
They were too fast to tell. I only saw brief glimpses, and even that in the low light didn't give us any details of their features.
And what
what
does
I
this
could
chalice
surmise,
do?
maybe around humanoid size.
Okay. And this chalice that you're looking for inside there, what does it do? What is it for?
From what we were told, it's meant to just be a conduit of sorts, a way for us to connect better with Aura.
Well, maybe after we get their stuff solved in Aramaris, maybe we can give you a hand, if you're willing, to go back and tear into whatever assailed you.
Oh, we're more than willing. We weren't strong enough before, but I swear on Aura's light, we will find a way to reclaim it.
It seems to me you just need a little bit more firepower. And then I give him a nudge.
I'm sure we could make a powerful force.
And just keep the things pointed at the right people and be more than happy to help you. Plus, who knows about what crazy magical artifacts there are.
Speaking of, when you get back to the city, what do you guys plan to do?
Well, we're gonna... I'd assume that we'd make a plan to expose the folks, hopefully with the help of people that can be trusted. Put an end to the plot, and then from there, I don't know. Maybe I'll go home for a bit. Seems something's keep calling me back.
You already know who has been planted?
We certainly do. But the tricky thing with the changelings is that, you know, we're gonna have to catch them in the guise of the person, because if they go and change on us, if they catch wind of what we're doing, they can just go into hiding. Make it very difficult.
Would you like some advice?
Well, never hurts to listen to it.
Well, if it was me and my group going after those bastards, we'd probably do it during their banquet.
You mean the one at the festival?
No. Every month, the nobility...
Wait, I would know about the banquet, wouldn't I? Being there for like 8 months?
Yeah.
Or you're not? Oh, yeah. My bad.
Every month they hold a banquet, a feast of sorts for the nobility, those who run the city. They all gather within the inner ring to celebrate trade, celebrate new findings from the university, and new magic technology that they have implemented into the city. So all of the higher ups are all in one place.
Well, that's very convenient. Well, that's gonna be a banquet they're not gonna... Well, they're certainly not gonna forget. So we can make preparations in time. Proper people need to be notified and prepared to block exits and get ready for a messy confrontation in case they decide not to go quietly. Well, maybe we can employ some of the people from Aurora The Temple of Aurora. When the time comes.
I'm sure you could bring it up to Mother Sunvale and see what she has to say about it.
Alright, well, with that, I'm gonna go look for that little deer. So, be back in about 30.
Good luck to you.
I'm gonna take off into the forest.
Sure.
While they were talking, do you want me to like use my smithing tools to fix the dents and stuff,
Yeah.
or does it matter?
Be kind of between you and Neve. Neve with her spells, you with your tools. You're able to clean up their gear in less than an hour.
Nice.
Knocking out dents, making like patchwork on the things that you can't fix immediately.
Would I be able to make another experimental potion?
When it's time to take your long rest, yeah, definitely. But night comes, you guys all take your long rest, feeling the safety of greater numbers. Divinus, you do not find your deer.
Oh.
Dang.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Did you get the message that I sent you, by the way, Andrew?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Gotcha.
Oh, I got another healing potion. I got 2 now.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right.
Being the early bird of the group, yeah, let me go ahead and take a long rest too.
Oh yeah, you gotta roll your dice now. Hard attack. Hard attack.
Technically, I would have already had one the last time I rolled.
Oh, didn't you roll a 92 last time?
And I rolled a 98. I think.
We were talking to the ghost of Henri.
Yeah, this whole time is just the ghost of Henri.
It's just a force ghost.
Do it. Kill them. Kill the 5 of them. Do it. There's a reason that I'm not rolling them anymore, though. Technically.
There's a reason, huh?
Mm-hmm.
He's secretly a young man cursed by a witch. To look old.
It's the same thing like Elder Kai. If anyone gets that. Boo Saga, Dragon Ball Z, anyone?
It's been too long.
So what do you do in the morning?
I'm gonna go over to one of the 5 other members. Which one looks kind of more spry, like more of a hunter?
Which one looks like the hunter of the group?
Yeah. That looks like maybe they have a
Um,
bow, maybe they use spears.
That would be Brother Talon.
Brother Talon, that's his name.
Yes. He looks very lean and agile, with short black hair and sharp features. And you can see his armor is lighter than the others.
Gotcha.
He's the one that carries the pair of short swords.
Yeah, is he still sleeping? I'm not trying to be
Yeah.
stealthy or anything like that
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, he's still sleeping.
Gotcha.
Teabag him, teabag him.
He'll kill you.
I'll kind of just sit down about like 2 feet from his head and put my hand on his shoulder and shake him a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
You find a knife to your throat.
Whoa. Just waking you up, sleepyhead. That was quick though. Mighty impressive. Would you mind coming with me and getting some food for all of us?
You learn to sleep light on the road.
As you should. Do you mind getting that thing off me?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you kindly.
He kind of stands up and begins to like crack his neck and his back.
Henri
Shake himself off.
also stands up and his knees kind of like go. Ooh. Ooh. All right. Now I'm not as spry as I used to, but I have a keen sort of a smelling and hearing for the animal sort. So I'll point them out to you, and you hit them real quick.
All right, let's go hunting.
Alrighty. I will. Do you want to take the? How do I take off the? Cause I know I have the potion on me still.
Dumb question, but is Calcus awake?
No, this is very early in the morning.
Okay, dang it. Okay.
Okay, I have it on. No, I disable it. Does that work?
Yeah, it's disabled.
Cool. I just turn it off and on again.
I'm gonna flush your system.
And we'll go hunting quick. Just let me know what we need to roll, and I'll give him assistance. Unless you think him giving me assistance would be better.
He'll roll survival.
Should we just roll separate then, or should we roll the same? Oh, actually, no. I'll help him with the survival. My God, I thought mine was higher. Oh well. Oh, nice.
You're able to, as you kind of go out, you notice a buck kind of prancing through the forest. You point him out to Talon, and you see him swiftly and deftly leaping from tree to tree until he's directly over the deer. Without a sound, he falls down onto it, plunges his blade in.
I'll kind of look over to him, give him a nod.
And kind of give you like a 2-finger like salute.
Might need some more. I'll come up to him and whisper to him. Might need some more, just besides just one. Let's look. Let's keep looking. I'll go ahead and I'll take the deer up on my shoulders. Is it a pretty big? Wait, sorry. Is it a big deer? What kind of size?
Big,
is it?
yeah, it's like a big buck.
Okay, gotcha. Would you think it'd feed 11?
It'd be plenty. Yeah, it'd be plenty. for
Okay,
all of
okay,
you.
okay, gotcha. I should have asked that first. My bad.
Yeah, no problem.
It's okay. I was about to say like, oh god, how much are we eating?
That's a lot. It's a lot of meat.
So I keep forgetting we don't have Gamera here anymore.
I say wrong campaign there, bud.
You might help me with this. This one's pretty heavy. These old bones, they're getting more rusted by the day.
You can get about. Let's see here. Anywhere from like 60 to 65 pounds of meat
To how much?
processed correctly. 60 to 65 pounds of meat.
Oh my god!
From a
Wow.
fairly
Bag of
run
holding.
Wow.
buck, yeah.
I think we
know what?
don't have preservation for that.
Or somebody has general repose.
No warlocks in the party this time.
Or druids.
I mean, I can technically dry it out.
That's true. All right, I'll go ahead and we'll come back to the group with our dare, the buck.
Yeah, swing it over both of y'all's backs. Bring it back to the group. Begin to process and prepare it. The rest of them looking excited and give you a little cheer as you arrive back into your camp.
All right. I look towards Divinos. Bonfire, please.
Not regular size.
Bonfire, not fireball. if you would please.
Gonna flick a finger and then a bonfire is gonna appear. And then I'm gonna use control fire to make it big. Big fire. You think that's hot enough for you?
Oh, a little spicy, but I should do. What was your name, son?
There's food in my mouth. Talon.
Talon.
You're just eating the raw deer. Monster.
I haven't been eating in a while. I'll take what I can get.
All right. I'll go ahead and I'll skin this deer, and if you want to set up the sticks for the spit roast, that's probably the only way we can kind of cook this thing. I'll go ahead and I'll just grab the little makeshift knife that I have and fillet the deer, taking off all the skin, going ahead and cleaning it. Probably not the most professional work from Henri, but he's lived a long time. I'm sure he knows how to skin a deer by this point.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong though. You skin the deer, right? You skin it, and then you cut it open and let it. No, first you cut it open, let it bleed, and then skin it.
Yes.
Technically, you make an incision down near the bladder, and you go all the way up to the rib cage. You then do a nice hearty cut over the rib cage, crack the rib cage open, make sure you extract all the organs out of it. After all the organs out of it, then you hang it up to dry to let the blood fall out.
Yep.
Then, once the meat is drained of most of the blood, you skin it.
Gotcha. Alrighty. I figured it was something like that.
Anybody have anything else they want to prepare before you make your final day's travel back to RMRs or back
Cast
to
Mage Armor.
Archfield.
Ooh, I actually do want to mess around with my spells.
I'm a cast Mage Armor myself.
You got it.
Really quick. So the shape water ability, is that a one-time thing, or is that a continuous effect throughout everything, like a permanent?
The what?
Due to my Aquamir shard, I do. It says from level 3 to 5, I have the ability to shape water. Oh, I should have read it a little bit more. Sorry. It says shape water cantrip. So I'm that's what I was assuming it would be. I could use it like forever. There's no like limit on how many times I can use it.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Gotcha. Okay.
Um,
Also, I do want to once like I clean the deer skin and everything like that, I will keep the skin, wrap it up in some like twine or however, and then hand it to Calcus. Calcus, this might stink a little, but you might put it in your bag.
Okay. Sure.
And here, and I I hold the deer's head up with the antlers.
Kind of like looks at it, but like just confused.
Oh.
Actually,
Here, I'm
I'll
sorry.
trade you. I'll do it for those antlers.
I was actually about to say, I was going to give you these antlers, but right now, I'm sorry. It's kind of horrifying to watch the head of a deer just be displayed like that. And here, let me just, I put the deer's head on the ground, and I step on one of the antlers, and I just yank the other one out. Just like crack. It bleeds a little bit because that's actually, there's blood in the antlers. I don't know if you guys knew that. Probably did.
like little capillaries.
Yep.
Yep.
So like this bull of blood that kind of like just squirts out of it. Here's one, and I just kind of step on the other deer's head, like, well, not the other deer, but the deer's head again, and I just twist, and pop the other one off and hand him that one as well. There you are.
I just try it. Like I grab them, but like I start trying to shake the blood out. Like, I know it's not gonna go any faster, but
I'm just gonna go ahead and take the head and kind of just chuck it into the woods. Some beast will feed on that thing. Although might have to eat our breakfast hurriedly, because I know there are wild creatures around here, but they don't usually come out in the plains, so we should be all right. But yep, I'm all done with the role play. If you guys want to go ahead and continue. I mean, if you want, go ahead, Lucas. If you want to say anything else, I just feel like
I
I'm.
gotta.
Yeah. All good. Okay.
Done doing a thing.
Very good. If you want, I can just put a deer hide. I want to just mark it down somewhere so I know I have it. I really should make like an inventory sheet somewhere. would be helpful.
You can add the items onto your inventory.
That's true, but it would also put it in my.
In your what?
In my, if I put it in my inventory, it'll make it heavier.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I give it to Calcus because he has the bag of holding.
Well, Calcus can add the item and put it into his.
Yeah, Calcus.
All right.
You know
What am
how
I
to do
adding
that?
again?
Just deer hide.
Deer hide. Okay.
Big, expensive deer hide. Just mark it like that. Worth 5,000 gold pieces. Mark it right, exactly like that.
5,000. Got it.
Yeah.
You can put it as like 3 pounds.
I don't know how to add stuff.
Okay, inventory.
3 pounds
I'm in my inventory.
of platinum
There
worth.
should be a plus button at the bottom right hand corner.
Oh, okay. New item. Loot.
Yep.
Create new item. Item name. Deer hide. And
And then there
then
should be a weight thing, and you can put 3.
3. And then price.
TBD.
5,000.
Mhm.
TBD. Okay. And that bitch.
Also mark
only mine.
mark the deer antlers if you want. I figured you might be able to use it for some of your potions or something to that effect. Even if it's for flavor wise.
Gotcha. Hang on.
The antlers are 10 pounds.
Well,
Damn, heavy.
yeah, it's on the blood.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not gonna be able to find any of those nearby.
Okay. I'm gonna keep an eye out for them though.
Not in this area.
I got you. They're 10 pounds, you said?
Yeah.
So would it be like, 2 deer antlers, but 5 pound each? Or what?
You just put antlers, 10 pounds.
Okay. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Don't run too fast, you might trip and fall. It's a travel matter. Maris. Oh, did that party say if they were coming over from like the Black Desert at Stonemar?
No, they were just saying a cave nearby,
Oh.
somewhat nearby. But they were off. They were coming like from an eastward direction.
Okay.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, I had to just leave for a second so I can grab a drink. Oh my god. Excuse me. So what's happening? What are we doing?
Leave or headed back to Aramoris.
Armars.
Yeah.
I thought it was Hardersfield.
Oh,
Yeah,
Hardersfield,
yeah. Well,
yes, I'm
I think
sorry.
we were going. I thought we were stopping by Armars to drop them off, or not sure.
Doesn't Hardersfield come first?
I think it's still past it.
Is it past it?
Yeah. Because we're coming from the Darkwood Forest. We're like in the middle of Darkwood Forest. I guess as we're walking along now, yeah. Oop. Everyone will hear in their heads. Now, obviously I don't trust strangers immediately, but I would like to believe that these fellas have good intentions. I don't think I should lead them to Hardersfield, where we're gonna go, only because I don't want to endanger our guests that we have at home. So if we can stop by our Mars, are we helping out these fellers with their little quest, or what are we
So
doing?
maybe afterwards, because they're heading back to our Mars to regroup.
Right.
I really don't even think we need to stop in Aramoris. I think at that point we can just split paths and we can go around and get back to Hardersfield.
Right. Well, I don't think they know that we're going to Hardersfield. They just know we're going to Mars. So I figured we'll just tell them, meet us in the Bronze Griffin. Oh, sorry. So with their plot, we're not helping them right now, right? Or are we going to see what this is about? I figured Neve might want to, only because it's sort of a, her thing.
But Henri, we can do this after we take care of the doppelgangers that are impersonating.
Right, no,
Oh.
right. But I wanted Neve's opinion on what to do. I don't just want to.
But if you all feel that that's not the time to do it, I understand. We can wait.
We can always see them afterwards, because we do know where they're going to be.
What do you mean?
But it's
They're
still
going to be at the
another.
temple.
It's going to be 3 days back to town and then another 3 days back out here. We're here. If we're going to do this, let's just do it now.
Right. Well, what about that banquet that they were having? They have every month for
How many days out is that?
Yeah. I imagine Divinos would know, or whoever has stayed in the city long enough.
It would be me, Divinos, or Neve.
Yeah.
It is on the 17th.
How do you look up
Today
what?
is the-
Today is the 10th. So
So-
next Wednesday.
So we should have time.
And do we want to stop people before we start going further west? Or do they need some time to recuperate?
Oh, we definitely. Is this in Divinos? Or is this Chad?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, yes.
Gotcha. It's both.
But
Well, I guess we could always ask if they're ready to go raring up for a fight again, and see if
yeah,
we
I'm
can
gonna
erupt.
stop us mid-walk and say, pardon me, just had a thought. If the banquet isn't for 7 days, would you be opposed for like us taking point in clearing out that cave that you were trying to get into earlier before we head back? I don't know how far away it is though.
It's a few days travel east of here. If that is where you would want to go, we'll go with you. But in these types of situations, it's usually typical for us to report back first.
You don't have any means of long-range communication?
No.
Uh-oh. What's this?
What's this?
In that case, better not
It's an apple.
break protocol.
All right. Well, if need be, I'm sure this young lady would like to help you at some point. How many days off is it from here?
The cave?
Yes.
It's about, we've been traveling before we met you about 3 days.
All right. So about 3 days east.
And then it would take us 6 days to get back to Aramaris
Yeah.
from here.
Right.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Nope.
We need to get back to town.
So we'll get back, let them regroup, and
Right.
we'll
So-
hopefully be able to join their expedition and help.
I guess that'll be the plan of, unless they feel raring to go a little bit sooner than that. We're gonna stay for the banquet down in Aramaris. But feel free to come find us and or Neve and ask us for help with your situation.
As we may ask you for help with ours. In fact, we would love to have you at the banquet for backup.
Good thinking.
But that would be up to the mother. But we will. I will speak to her and see. And typically, those of our kind aren't really welcomed at these gatherings.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to figure that out. I'm not too keen on
Well,
getting
we
myself.
also have other folks that would be willing to help. In addition,
Are we ready to head back?
I mean, I'm ready.
we certainly am.
Let's go.
So we'll drop you off at the city gates, and we'll get in contact because we're gonna have to ask the mother later. That should be
sure.
all right.
Alright, so you guys continue your travels until it gets late in the evening. Take some time to cross over the bridge of the river to Hardersfield.
Gotcha. And we're leaving them in Aramaris, right?
Yes. At the crossing point right here, you guys part ways, say your goodbyes. And they continue onwards towards the city, and you towards Hardersfield. As you make your way back, familiar sights and sounds of the quiet farming town come into view. The journey, though it's not without its trials, has brought you back to a place of relative safety. The setting sun casts a warm golden glow over the fields, and the town's modest homes and barns stand peacefully against the horizon. The only movement comes from the occasional villager tending to the livestock or finishing up the day's work. But eventually you make it back to your homestead.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
No, sorry. Balthazar was meowing real loud. Sometimes he does that when he wants attention.
He's screaming for Bean.
Yeah, I know. He wants to play with him. I'll go ahead up to the door, and I'll give the good old dun 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 dun. It's Henri.
The door opens up, and you see the familiar faces of Ulgrin, Kale, Eldrin, and Thalia sitting around your now lit fire going. You can see that there's a sense of relief amongst the group as they see you. Ulgrin with like a nod of acknowledgement. You've returned. I trust your journey was eventful?
Unfruitful.
Was interesting.
Yes, we did get the item that we were looking for.
Well, you've been gone for quite some time now.
Ah, yes, and we have a plan for exposing everybody in one fell swoop. But before we get started, I'm gonna mental tell Neve, just in case, can we have them look in the mirror?
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say.
Because that would be such a big gotcha moment to be like, we actually were already here, haha. Drew's like, shit. They figured it out. They figured me out.
Where's the battle? Where's the battle map?
This whole time,
Exactly.
this whole time, they were their actual doppelgangers, and they were just playing us like a fiddle.
Just a deep sigh.
They just
from
wanted the
Neve.
Werther's originals from Henri's homestead.
Why is everyone so distrusting? I would like to attempt to persuade these people in front of me to attempt to look into this object to help alleviate some fears within the party that
Well, it's not even about like alleviating the fears. It's just proving that we have the object of interest.
I don't know, Aravan seems pretty afraid of everything right now.
I mean, there is a big dark force coming for him, his booty for
Thank
somewhere. It kind of makes
Going
sense.
for that booty hole.
Have
Any
you
one
had
of us.
no hard times in your life? No detriment or anything?
Me?
Yes.
None. It's been a very pleasant life.
Well, it hasn't been that way for me. Or some of us. We've seen darkness, and we've seen what that can happen to us. That's why I don't have trust. I've seen what it's done to my family, for my world. You don't understand why I can't trust. It's just, I've seen what the bad has done to me. You say it's
like
a balance. Go ahead.
You can see like the four prisoners of this kind of are just like taking slow steps backward from this situation.
The who?
Kale and Eldrin and Thalia and Ogren, they're all just kind of like taking slow steps backwards.
Again, if you would
Actually,
please.
at that point, I'm just going to turn around and walk out the door and look for a big bale of hay or something I can just throw myself on and relax, calm my mind.
Yeah, there's one outside that you can do that.
As I was saying, we found this object that'll help us tell who a doppelganger is. In order to prove its authenticity and also alleviate some fears within the group. If you all would please use it, that would be a great help to me.
Listen, I can use it first to prove that it's not dangerous.
It's a bit of an odd request, but sure.
As you can see, some in our group have a flair for the dramatic.
I mean, it's not that all odd. What if y'all were found out and they come to replace you, they've read your minds and all that bad stuff? We wouldn't have known. We've been gone for about a few weeks now.
Almost a week now.
So this mirror, from what I'm assuming, will prove to you if we are doppelgangers or not.
Basically, it'll show the real you in any sort of illusion or any sort of magics holding your forms.
And
or
from what
however.
I'm picking up, you've been doing with everybody that you've been coming across.
Well,
with a traveling group that we met along the road. We did it with ourselves, even.
So is your plan just to show the mirror to every person in the city?
No. But we'll divulge the rest of the information once everybody's been cleared of any random whim of a doubt. See, it works like this, and then I'll gesture to hopefully mage hand the mirror to me. I'm just looking at, and I'll show him like, look, see, still me.
Looking in the mirror, you can see kind of the rest of the group before you as well, in the reflections, and none of which have gray skin except for that of Thalarin.
all right. Now,
All right.
my idea of this sort of a plan, we found out that there's going to be a banquet. I believe there's one every month here. I'm sure y'all know.
Yes, there's one in 4 more days.
I was hoping we could clean it up before those. I do quite enjoy those feasts.
So our goal is to be able to use the mirror to confirm the suspicions of the people that are impersonating you.
Pretty much. But my only suspect is, what if they, within this time have done more? We wouldn't know. So, if we
Well, now
say
we have a
went,
way of confirming who can be trusted and who cannot be trusted.
that's true.
So if they have Aramaris' best interest in hand, they certainly wouldn't object to a little flash of a reflection.
Very true. I mean, we
That's
could do that with.
great.
Oh, go ahead.
There seems to be two problems with your plan, though. One, you do not have an invitation to this get-together. And two, you're just going to walk up and say, hello, my name is Divinos. Would you please look into this mirror for me?
That's what I was getting to. Now, I had a few ideas come up while I was walking back here, while we were making our way back here. First one was if we could figure out how to draw the magic out of the mirror and perhaps use it against and force a doppelganger to kind of come out of its shell. I think that would be mighty good. Now, I don't know how that's going to happen, mind you, but I figured we had 2 artificers here. Figured maybe they can make something up. First idea. Second idea was to, go to the Cerberus and then perhaps show them this mirror and point out fake Ogren and show them that that's not the real Ogren. In fact, the real Ogren was
kind of Ogren in custody. And I make air quotes around Ogren.
Yeah, right. And that was the second plan. But I don't think I trust the Cerberus very much, because they might have been taken over already, or could be the main center of, these doppelgangers. Only because what is the strongest form of, law and jurisdiction, and, they had that whole area blocked off when we tried to go back to the one artificer's workshop, so they could be running this whole place if they had the law.
That's
the law
because
in
they
their hand.
booked for us.
Right. Well, that's another thing. You could come with us back to Armaris.
What? Like a collective.
Well, we have the proof, and well, that's another hard part, because we can't just walk in there and be like, these are the real ones. Let us show you the fake ones. We'd have to have proof. So, third option, we could go in, infiltrate the abodes that I believe, hang on, let me look for the names real quick. You, Kale, and you, Eldrin, and even you, Talia. We could infiltrate each one individually, and well, get them to get out of their form, whether that be forcefully or with them complying, and kind of show you the Cerberus. But that involves us trusting the Cerberus, which I don't trust. So I got a few plans, some of them with plot holes, some of them not. So pants. Well, what do y'all think? I was kind of shooting the shit, as they would say. See if anything might stick. I guess another option would be to go into the Super Assembly and figure that out. See what's actually going on there. Would that be maybe I steal an apple from somewhere and I get taken into custody, or would that be one of us, or maybe Ogren can come with us, and why are there 2 Ogrens? There's plenty of ways to do this, but I used to be a very good planner, and now I got a entourage to hear me and see if I'm right with my plans.
Personally, I think before we do anything, we should probably contact the person who told us about the mirror first.
Oh, right. First Shadow Quill, right? right?
And I just give you a look, like you hear in your mind. Really? In a hotel of secrecy, in case people are going to be compromised, you're over here name dropping in front of people that aren't supposed to be here.
Oh, I'm bad.
Connery.
Listen, it's the Alzheimer's kicking in. All right. Sometimes I think I'm whispering in your mind, and sometimes I'm saying out loud. It just happens.
Face palm. But yes, Professor Shadowcliff has been helping us out. We confirmed he's not one of the Taken. And he also pointed us in the correct direction of the mirror.
Of course he's not.
Yes, because there's only 4, and then you were the 4 that were taken over. One of the doppelgangers is sitting in prison, assumed. Unless the other 3 have ordered for his release. But I do think when the time comes, it might be pertinent to have you at the banquet somehow.
Right. Speaking of this banquet, isn't that the one that don't y'all wear masks and fancy dresses? Is that the sort of thing?
That would be a masquerade, and no, it is not that sort.
Right. Sorry,
Now,
I
are they
never.
written invitations or
Go ahead.
Those are
Now, are
reserved
they
for
written?
special occasions.
So if they're written in, are they written invitations or is it a list?
It's more of a assumed invitation based off of status.
Ah, so you don't have to worry about having trouble getting in, well, except for Olgren, assumedly.
I know Olgren is at every single event.
Aye, but he's also under well-known suspicion for the skeletons in his proverbial closet.
Oh, yes, well, of course, if his doppelganger is in prison, then he will not be there.
But the other 3,
Assuming they should be there. I don't believe any of us have missed one except for maybe Thalia.
alright. So we do have an easy way of getting at least 3 of you in. For confirmation purposes, now it's more about just the execution of, well, how to put him in the spotlight at an event that's apparently very highbrow. I don't know much about the highbrow stuff, but I do know how to make a party.
I mean, we could pose as bodyguards to the festivities, I suppose.
I look at Olgren and I say, do you normally take bodyguards in with you to these parties? To these banquets?
Say it one more time.
Do you normally take bodyguards to the banquets?
Not typically. There's a display of Cerberus that are there to keep the peace.
Alright, well,
Right. Well, I guess the next question is how we're going to get into there.
I'm going to go to the Temple of Ixel because I have a feeling that a certain spellcaster may have something for us.
All right.
And maybe a bit more insight as to how to not get run through by a bunch of Kerberos.
All right, and right, I think that's a great idea. Different house, different house.
Are we ready to make our way to temple?
Well, it's already pretty late in the day. You might as well stay for the evening. Provide us with some form of entertainment. We've only had each other for the past week or so.
Very well. And then I'm going to start regaling them of our tales and our combats with the living trees, and then I'm gonna use my control flame to effectively mimic like a minor illusion to show them like the shapes of like that crazy bear and the three beasts and the deer that had like the skeleton head. And then the seed that I produced, the charred remain of, that spoke into our minds and knew more about us than we did.
I'm gonna walk back in with a handful of firewood, put it on the fire, and stoke the fire.
See, and then we met this band of priests that were kind of beat to shit. So, I'll try and help them with the problem that they're having later, but it'll be after hopefully we return you to your normal everyday lives. But that's about the gist of it.
And they're entranced by your story. It is pretty late in the evening, so you guys do what you need to do. Anything else that anybody wants to do while they're here in Hardersfield?
Gotcha. I'm gonna kind of pat Erevan on the back and kind of motion him to come with me outside.
What's up?
Erevan, you mind help me plant these pumpkins?
No, not at all. Sure.
All right, get your mind off of things. Now, here,
Yeah.
and I'll like give you some seeds. Now the best way, you make little very small mountains, right? Like this, and I'll show you like kind of like bunches up the dirt and pokes a hole in it with his finger, and all you do is take one.
Baby titties, yeah.
Yeah, baby. Yep. There it is. And then you just take the seed, put one or two of them in there, and then just cover it up. And I'll go ahead and now, from the watering can, I'll use shape water to kind of move the water and sprinkle it on the row of seeds that I've made. You gotta kind of space them out about almost a half foot to a foot distance. That way they don't intertwine with each other and kill each other off. And I'll go ahead and I'll do that with all the seeds in the yard right by the not right by the tree, but that tree is where all like the good soil is, so kind of close to it. Now, you seemed troubled earlier. What was that all about?
I'm having a hard time figuring out why she can't understand that I have distrust in people. Not our group, and not her or anything like that. It's from what has happened in my life, from the ugly I've seen of my world being destroyed, and all these things happening. There's a lot of things I don't trust in this world. And she thinks that we just need to take it on on a whim just to say everything's okay. This person, oh, they did something bad, but you got to accept it. They're going to change. It's a balance. I can't do that. Henri, everything was taken from me. I'm living in this plane because my plane's gone.
I can't say that I understand how you feel, but I can understand something close to it. You know my whole story, and well, I know Neve can be a little, well, naive, but it really seems that she's trying her best to do right with the way that she was taught.
And I appreciate that. And that's why I asked her if she ever had any hurt or loss or anything in her life. She says, no, everything's been roses. Well, it hasn't been that way for us. We've seen the other side. And I'm young. You know, I'm just careful of what I put in front of me now.
I mean, it's good to have that, but you can't be worried all the time. And I mean, coming from me, that's kind of funny. I should practice what I preach, but you know, I'm old. I've seen the world. I've seen people change. I've seen people not change. I've done my fair share.
Did you trust everybody right up front?
When I was young, not all the time, but most of the time. As I got older and I went through my own hardships, you kind of learn from them. But we do what we do so that people like Neve can live the life of no hardship. And she's kind of proof that, you know, maybe we're doing right. But just because hardship makes someone who they are doesn't mean that, you know, just because she hasn't had any hardship doesn't mean that she doesn't see the right from wrong. And, you know, it's just a little naive to try to see the good in everyone, but at the same time, it's that sort of thing that kind of, you know.
I just hope her trust doesn't bite her in the ass one day.
Well, it might, but you know what? We'll be there to bite it back. Maybe not all the time, and maybe she'll have to learn to bite back herself, but she'll learn that from us. That's why we're around. I still believe that it's destiny that kind of put us all together. Now, come on, go pick yourself up an apple from that tree, and let's go have some dinner.
I appreciate you, old timer.
Anytime, son. And we'll go ahead and
I'm gonna pick 2 apples.
Yeah, you better get those apples. I'll pick 3 apples. Now time for Neve's turn. All right.
Grandpa Henri doing the work.
Doing the workaround. Neve, can you help me make this apple pie?
Never
Gosh,
baked
what
in
is
my
this, a
life.
Hallmark maybe? Small town farmer with no kids finds a child in naive orphan.
Look at this column in the paper. Dear Henri.
Sun come out tomorrow. It's a hard night life for us.
That's Henri when he was young, right there. That's exactly what he looked like.
All right. Well, you guys enjoy a nice, more comfortable settings. Calcus, do you want to do something?
kind of sorry, my thing broke, so I gotta re-sign in. Or my computer, or my it crashed.
It crashed.
Sorry. Yeah, I couldn't
Damn.
find the word.
Oh, good. I do want to point out really quick. I don't know if you guys see his shirt, but that's a wild ass shirt. First of all, it looks like it says Chevrolet.
It does.
And then it's an apple pie hot dog, which I've never heard of before, but I also really want to try it.
Apple pie hot dog.
Yeah. Little Guy Fieri on the side.
I just reopened it. All right.
Okay, but you guys,
I'll start with Hero, okay?
One more time.
Does Noah been muted this whole time?
I think so. He was making some food when I went to grab a drink.
Oh, okay, never mind. I didn't hear that. I was like, he's being really quiet.
Yeah, I hear everything. It's just Beans being very loud.
You're good.
Yeah, he's our little feral baby.
Oh, that's a different map.
He found my dice collection and he's playing with it.
Uh-oh. He's learning.
No, it's not a different map. It's the same map we've been using for the past 4 weeks, Calcus.
Well, shit. Life's been hard, okay?
Now somebody else's life has been hard because they keep making you go in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to tell that person either they need to be fired or you need to say fuck it.
They kept trying to get me to switch hours with them, but I just took the hours instead.
Ooh. So now
it's
they're
like-
not getting the hours.
Yeah, so it kind of messes up.
Because they're not
I kinda
showing
feel
up to
bad for it, but at the same
work.
time, like, stop asking me to stay. That's why I kept asking Dom that if he wanted those hours, but it was like that Sunday, I was like, I know he's gonna say no, so.
Yeah, pretty much.
I even tried
Anyways.
calling our boss to see if he would cover for us, but nope.
I'm sure if it's
Alright.
your day off.
Can we all take a good night's rest?
Yeah.
Yep. Wake up the next morning. Yes.
I was gonna say there is a thing that Calcus does want to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he was a greedy boy, real life 4 weeks ago or plus, and he has a black pearl that he wants to sell. I want to have a project.
Oh no. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
You best be believing in doppelgangers, Harry. You're in one.
Oh, I was singing the Pirates of the Caribbean theme song.
And so was
I
he,
know,
just
yeah.
like what Barbosa said.
Oh,
Yeah, except I also
I thought.
mixed in Hagrid.
Yeah, I thought it was Hagrid.
Also, to that GIF, no promises. Anyway,
Mhm.
I'm going to go sell. I'm going to go to the general store and sell that black pearl.
Okay.
You're,
Okay.
So
that's
you
fine.
guys wake up the next morning, and make your 3-hour journey back into the city of Arumaris,
Mm-hmm.
through and into the third ring. From here, wanting to go to the general store. Most of the general stores you'll find in the second ring of the city. And I believe, let me see.
Found the Arumar.
Have we left the 4 of them still back at the farm?
Yeah,
Okay.
as long there, unless there was a plan otherwise that I missed out on.
No, honestly, I think that's probably a wiser decision.
So Calcus,
Unless
going
you can pull 'em
into
up
the
tomorrow.
various general stores, they will kind of greedily look over it, but proclaim that they do not have the coin to exchange, and that you should probably seek something in the inner ring.
Oh damn.
Well, maybe we can do a trade. Because I want to get 500 gold's worth of something.
Wouldn't that be like the entire stock of a general
It-
store?
It would be like the entire stock of the general
Damn
store.
it.
You could like buy their store.
Yeah, I know.
Buy their store,
Damn
then
it.
hire them, and then have them run their
And
store.
then, yep, it's going to be calculated.
Then open a store next to
You know
it.
Unfortunately for you, they will not agree to those terms.
The big cock mart.
Yeah, they don't want to sell their business at this moment.
Cock. At this moment. Alright.
Where was the shop where Hero put in like the order for the
Oh yeah,
punchy
the
thingies?
brass
That
knuckles.
was within the inner ring. That is in the Grand Exchange.
Do we have a wagon?
No, but you can make us one.
I could.
No, but you have an
If you sell
ass
that pearl,
is-
we can buy an owlbear.
You have a donkey that's probably long dead by now.
Oh shit.
No, he's been at the school or my place. He's fine. He's taken care of.
Being fed by...
My roommate.
yeah.
The donkey's a doppelganger.
There it
Doppelganger.
is.
But you can make your way back to the Grand Exchange, which for Calcus is a grand kind of like bazaar of sorts that has many stalls that you can buy and sell from.
Gotcha. Oh, man. I want to.
Hey, Hero, you can go back to Therak's armory, and he will have your package ready for you.
Punchy thingies.
Make sure you get somebody to draw those on your character.
I still don't even have the cowboy hat on it.
Be patient.
I was gonna say I'd smack the guy in the next room if I were you.
Well, if I open the door, I have a kitten that will run away, and I have to deal with that.
Pick up the cat.
He doesn't like being picked up. I'm already covered in scratches and scars. My hand goes near him. It's in his mouth.
Good boy.
Or stop being such a snack. Got him.
Got him.
That
Oh, while
wholesome
I'm at the
insult.
armory, can I also buy a shield since someone keeps forgetting to give me theirs?
Well, someone keeps forgetting to remind an old man.
The old man shouldn't need reminding. Isn't that right, Steve?
Huh? What? What?
Damn.
Steel trap, baby. Steel trap.
Anyway. Oh, I'd like to check the stock of the paper cart that I bought the scrolls from. Wait a minute, we haven't gotten paid yet. No, man. Certainly not.
Yeah, you guys don't have money.
You mean the
got big.
Yeah, he's a big boy now.
Big bean.
That's him. It's the boy.
Frijoles gigante.
So, how much gold do I have? I have 31 gold.
I should have enough for a shield.
Can I buy a wagon? How much is one?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna need you guys to put your requests in the chat, please.
Your requests.
Please, so I can keep track of them.
I want
I would like to sell Calcus's pearl. And
them.
I'm gonna put. Hang on.
under threat of life and limb.
Oh,
I must say, we are the poorest group of adventurers I've ever seen.
I'm gonna use Arcane Lock on my.
You're not doing much for money here. Which is totally
Oh
fine.
my
with me.
gosh. You see all of our altruism and you're just like, man.
So
Why
caucus
is this
pearl by
different?
Owlbear.
I'm
Calcus
totally.
evil?
No.
Andrew, really quick.
I'm just walking around.
Oh, hang on. I'll just put- I'll
Shield
put it
is
in chat,
10 gold pieces, hero.
Buy it.
You have 55.
I got plenty.
You know, buy a shield.
Yeah, I need
Can
one.
can I sell hero?
No, not an object.
Everything's got a price.
Jen? I want to
There
know
you
how
go.
much I'm
Shield.
worth.
Shield is equipped. Money is taken out from you. Let me see here. Shield and punch attachments I got.
What are they
Sell-
called? I cannot remember.
Sell cock ring, cock pearl by owlbear.
No, that's Henri's cock ring of Revivify. You can't give that away.
You put it in the ass, I'll wake up real quick.
That's the butt plug of
When,
Revivify.
can you say when I grabbed apples, I grabbed 3 bushels and put them into a basket to carry to town?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah, that works.
Sick. Because,
Did you
have
sell
it.
your basket?
I need to purchase.
I have
a
many
wagon
baskets.
to upgrade and mess with. Okay, so first things first. Calcus, you sell the pearl. You're selling the pearl, correct?
Yeah, but I didn't know there was anywhere that could buy it, so I was like, I'm gonna.
They'll buy it. They'll buy it here, just not the general store in the second ring. Okay. I'm putting. I don't need to put it in your bag of holding. I'll put it here. All right. So 500 gold pieces for that. That is in your sheet now.
Oh, I'm back. Hopefully. Hello.
Come back.
Okay, I lost connection.
Wait a second. Let me see. Was it in here? Items. Wagon.
Why is Hero on his side?
Hero tired.
This is getting sold.
A wagon is 35 gold pieces.
Oh, I didn't have enough anyway. Oh well.
You have 531 gold.
Alright. Now, for my plan. You guys are gonna be witnesses to this magic.
It's magic.
I want to buy 4 iron sheets.
Oh my gosh, he's
Huh?
bumping that ride.
Sheets?
Sheets.
He's gonna put
Sheets of
in that
iron?
subwoofer.
Sheets of
I'm
iron.
gonna chat GBT for this because there is no way there's gonna be. How much wood or
Got a wood check, I
iron
got wood check, check wood.
sheets? How big?
Actually not too big. I want it to be as tall, maybe 3 iron sheets, as tall as Henri, so maybe like 5 foot by.
I have
3 foot,
his
not that
actual
big.
height. If you want those specs for your
But 5 by 3 foot,
wagon.
and then the width, not too thick but thick enough.
That's open ended there.
You right?
Well,
Okay.
depends on if you're circumcised or not.
Depends what you rolled on your D12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Kalka's rolled a 9.
It'd be about 30 gold pieces for the
Ooh.
3 sheets.
Oh, that's it? Okay. I thought it would be a lot more. Okay, cool. All right. Now, I wish to purchase.
It's worth about 300. That's about $300, speaking in normal terms.
Okay.
You're rich,
I
Lucas.
wish-
You're rich.
I wish to purchase 3 or 2. Oh no, I want to purchase 1 wagon wheel for like a spare for the wagon, and now I want to purchase 2 tiny wheels.
What?
And 2 tiny ones?
And 2 tiny. Well, I'll say like like. Hang on, I'm trying to think. So
That's fine. Yeah, we're good.
Did he already
like
buy them?
We're about to.
Okay.
Let's hear. For all of that, it's going to be another 31 gold pieces.
Gotcha. And then
Wait,
want
I just
red
want to make sure
paint.
before I say anything. Did you already buy it?
Nope, not yet.
Right.
He's
We're adding
creating a
a-
list of things.
this is a checklist. This is a checklist. Don't worry. All right, now I want to buy red paint.
Oh my gosh.
To make it go faster?
That's the next campaign. No artificers. Top of list.
I was gonna
Just
say,
making a giant red
Wrath
flyer.
and Glory next campaign. What? Is that what I'm hearing?
10 gold pieces for a large quantity of red paint.
Okay, I don't need a large quantity, but I'll take the large. We can use it. All right,
It's enough to cover over them,
and then now I need to buy.
as per
by force.
ChatGPT.
I need to buy 2
And
2
what?
by 4s.
2 2x4s?
Yeah.
What are you making? I have an idea of what it's going to be.
What is it? What is it?
A monstrosity.
It's a red flyer.
It's a it's a in my head I'm thinking it's just like a portable
2 gold pieces.
quote unquote bunker / fort that we can use to hide behind.
This is what I'm making.
1 gold piece.
Oh god, he's gonna send a picture.
No, I sent it to Andrew. This is literally what I'm making.
Jesus Christ. What are we looking at here? Jesus Christ. Almighty.
It's on Discord. Oh,
Yep, I see it. I see
okay.
it.
That's what I'm making. That's it.
That's it for all of those things.
Yes, but I'm
Very
gonna
good.
once I make it, then I'll tell you what I'm gonna do with it. But
106.
now,
107 gold.
okay, cool. And how many people are in the party? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 107. So it'll be 400 divided by 5. How do I split that between everybody?
Oh god.
You're assuming that everybody else is paying for this?
No,
Oh,
this is my gold. No, the 400 gold I have, I was gonna split it between everybody else. Be like, yo, get what you want. I got what I want. This is how
Okay,
I'm
so
reset.
you're gonna
I'm
be
set for a
down
while.
to 424 gold pieces and
Okay.
60 silver pieces.
I want to keep
Divided
25,
by. Let's see here,
like,
there's
close to
6 of
100.
you. Everybody gets 70 gold pieces.
Wait,
That's
wait
what
for
you're doing.
really?
You're splitting up the rest of your gold to everybody.
Oh.
Everybody gains 70 gold pieces.
Sweet. Thank you.
He's like, bring this up to Henri. Wait, you want me to have what?
Just no questions. I don't even like take your guys' thanks. I just drop it off on you. And I walk away. And you just see my wagon filled with all these materials. I'm just like, I'm excited.
Everybody know how to change their gold?
Yeah. Oh, how much
Yeah.
gold was it again?
70.
74.
Add 70 gold to your savings.
Gotcha.
I'm excited to build this thing.
Well, my only question for you is the spare wheel an actual spare wheel or is it an aesthetic piece?
Okay, I have 2 spare wheels. But
We
one
can
of
use
them's a-
vending.
You also have 384 gold in your party fund. Just saying.
And
So you're not like super poor.
No,
Or
not
it's
anymore. You
kinda
just gave
up there.
Henri like 3 years
I give him
salary.
So, yeah,
It's
give him
like, yeah,
7
pretty
grand.
much.
He's like looking in his hand. It's like, what? What? How? Oh God!
Where'd you find that?
Did
again?
my
Was
boy
that-
sell his body for money?
Was that down below?
Yes.
Yeah,
it was
that
in. It was
the
like one of the
dungeon,
same.
right?
I think it was in the statue.
Oh yeah, it was in the statue. That's right.
And
Oh yeah, Calcus took this a while back and nobody knew about it.
yeah. Just
like, Dang. Dang.
So, Calcus is gonna look at Henri. I'm like, I'm going back to. Wait, are we? Do we have anything important to do right now?
No, you guys have another week until the thing.
Okay,
I
I'm
think
going
we-
back to Henri's place.
I think we
and I'm
were gonna
start
go.
building the item I want to build.
I think we were gonna go back to Professor Shadowquill, talk to him about it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I
Oh,
think
before that, can I sell some armor before we do that? Because I have 4 like sets of leather armor, and I do not need
Oh,
4 sets of armor.
You know what?
Fair
Make that
enough.
7 because I have 3. I'm gonna throw them at you.
Oh yeah, sell your hide, Lucas.
Damn it! You're right. I don't.
Unless you
want
want to use
antlers.
it.
I want the antlers. The hide also.
Owl
What?
bear fun.
Let me see if I something. Let's see.
Owlbear cub. Jesus.
I mean, we could use it to pull the wagon.
Not the cub.
Well, not the couple ones.
No, Hero will pull the wagon.
Yeah, Hero will pull the wagon till the cub is old enough, and then the couple. The owl bear
No.
will.
No. Owl bear is perfect. Do not harm the owl bear.
I'm not harming the owl bear. I'm giving him something to do. Make him excited.
And
about working.
meanwhile, I realized that Divinos has just had this like damn dragon plushie just up on his shoulders this entire travel.
You've had
That's a while ago. God.
that's funny. So wait, so how many things of leather armor do we have right now?
7.
I'm selling
I have
6 because we have
6.
7, and but one of them I absorbed.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna delete the ones in my inventory.
No.
Okay. When
Oh,
we
I
give it
need
to,
eating chalk.
when we send it to Hero.
Yeah, if you can.
It's not letting me send it to Hero.
Yeah, I see. That's weird. Okay, that's fine.
I see Divinos, Erevan, and Henri.
Not Neve, sad.
You don't like me, so you don't want to be my friend.
Tom, your son is licking chalk off the wall.
Wait, what did you say? No, Lucas, what did you say?
No, Stan, I'm just being a little shit.
I know, I heard you. I'm asking you to repeat it. It
You don't
hurts my
like me.
feelings.
You never once tried talking to me. You just like, oh, as a kid. I'm like, okay, and then I held that to heart.
I didn't say it was a kid. I just haven't had much interaction to talk with you.
Yeah,
I've
you
been dealing
called
with
me a
I'm
kid.
dealing with 2 troublemakers and an old man.
Yeah, and you called me
Troublemaker.
A kid.
What do you mean troublemaker?
The
And a massive
pyromaniac.
toddler.
No.
You?
Hero, you're not the problem.
Oh my God,
This
this
Just a
entire
massive
time-
toddler just following around.
Speaking of the like of
Deer
the-
hide and antlers, you'll get
No,
another.
no antlers, just the deer.
No,
hide.
just the hide. Okay, so just the hide, you'll get another 20 gold pieces for that.
Yeah. Wow, that's actually a lot. You guys want to go?
I mean,
commit
it was a pretty
genocide?
nice buck.
Okay.
Anybody else want to sell
Where'd
anything?
my
over
gold go?
Yes,
I-
Wait, how much did I get for the armor?
here? What?
How much did I get for the armor?
30.
You stole like $100 from me.
How?
I was at like 115 and now I'm down to 75.
I never saw 115 on your sheet. Be
Yeah,
sure it's
just have
because
one
you paid
sheet.
for your brass knuckles last time? Because I saw 45 on your sheet.
Because I had 45, but then I added on what I got from Caucus, and then the armor on top of that.
Caucus. I like the way you say
How do you
that.
pronounce it?
Oh, so how
Caucus.
much?
Like calculator. Caucus. Not caucus. But you can call him caucus.
Oh,
I
God,
think
yeah.
I pronounced it better.
I think Hero
You
would
want
call him
kicking
caucus.
Hit him right in the caucus.
He doesn't know what a cock is, so he doesn't know that it's bad.
It's true.
Like
Yeah.
his name's originally supposed to be Kalk.
Caucus.
Kalk. Yeah.
You guys are
Oh,
totally
no,
good.
this is just like this is just
Child
like Gamera.
endangerment.
This is just like Gamera.
You know what? I could use this deck of illusions right now.
Andrew, really
Don't do
quick.
shit.
Can I go over to the farmer at the grain exchange and give him my apples? He asked for 3 bushels for the pumpkin
Yes,
seeds he
sir.
gave me.
Yes, yes.
Just get that out of the way. Can I just set them there?
Yeah,
Wave.
the
Thank
other
you,
racist
kindly.
farmer.
How much was that owl bear cub? I don't even know how much I need to save up for.
Let's see here.
Don't show me owl bear if you don't want me to save up for owl bear.
I mean, you gotta feed it.
I don't care.
Lyra's Menagerie. Is this the one? Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Good.
so close. Oh, I could totally get that bear.
How much is it?
200.
How much do you have?
145.
Okay, so if I give you the money, can you promise me that we'll use it for the wagon?
God.
No. Because
So
I
you can
also
get-
need money to feed it.
Well, if
And I
give you
need
the money,
toys, and I need outfits.
This is not a Build-A-Bear workshop.
If Hero gets to be dressed all fancy, so does his pet.
how about this? I'll give
Build the
you
Owlbear.
80 gold, and then I'll also buy it a cowboy hat to match yours. If you let it pull the wagon.
Won't it need to
is
be a lot
fair.
bigger before it can pull the wagon?
Yeah, exactly. So you got time to play.
It's an investment.
Got an ass that can pull the wagon.
Yeah, his name's Hero.
Yeah.
God.
How much is the food for the owl bear?
I mean, we could always hunt the bucks like we did before. Get food that way. But it's gonna be a grown boy, so it'll be eating a
An
lot.
Owlbear cub eats about as much as a normal party member would be. But it will not eat. Like it's a carnivore, so it needs to be fed meat, and it will not accept like dried meat and such.
I'll wait one more round.
I'm having a terrible flashback to Gamera again. This is just gonna be bad.
I'll come back for Ollie.
I'm having a flashback to, I think it was Arlo that befriended the snow owlbear.
Yeah.
Yep. But that was a fully grown one. Oh, Chong!
Yeah. John.
Hey, Andrew, do you see my request?
Yeah, you can go to the, what is it? Curios? Magical Curios? Eldara's Enchanted Curios.
Ooh.
All right.
Well, I'm sorry, I clicked on an accident. I didn't mean to.
You're good. All right. Gold has been deposited.
Yeah. And then, oh man, I have so many things I want to do now that I have money.
You got lots of money now.
Yeah, lots.
I need to be smart about this, so I'm gonna. Do we invest in better gear, guys? Or should we try making it? I'm looking at Erevan.
Say that again.
Should we? Andrew's really sick of our shit right now.
Pretty sure my chat GPT bot is sick of your shit right now. How?
No, awful for Owlbear if you don't want me getting Owlbear.
It's gonna give me a serious answer too.
This is a serious question. I need to be in like full-on
All right.
matching outfits.
All right. The boots will be about 100 gold pieces. Yeah.
So how much would it?
Custom-made owlbear boots will run you about 100 gold pieces.
All right.
Durable, flexible leather designed to fit the owlbear's unique paw shape.
Fantastic.
Swear to God, if anybody hacks into my ChatGPT account and looks at like what I'm asking in here, they're gonna be like, "Sentence him right now. Go to the insane asylum. Send him to Azkaban, please."
No, they're gonna be like, "Where's the fanfic?" Why is he so obsessed with owlbears and dressing them up? Is that his persona?
We don't kink shame here.
No, Henri gave Hero a stuffed owlbear in the first session, so now Hero's obsessed.
That is true.
So why not dress up the stuffed owlbear instead of getting a live one?
Live one's better.
Debatable.
Don't
We're gonna have
worry.
to teach him how to hug things and not to kill them.
It's okay. We'll buy backup rations and we'll just have them there just in case.
It won't eat rations.
Can I buy 400 gold? worth
No,
of rations?
no, the
correctly.
owl bear is backup rations.
Son of a bitch!
No, I'm not buying.
What's up
I'm
with
not
you
buying-
and killing animals?
Hey, if I
I'm gonna
catch
tell
it
Ida
the
on
other
you.
time, it's okay.
Hero's a vegan.
As you're petting your cat.
Yeah. Hi, Nugget.
Is that why you named him Nugget?
No,
Backup
that's my other
rations?
cat. That's
Chinese chicken nugget.
Miss Nugget. I can have my espresso and my nugget. Baby.
You
Come on.
naming them food deeply concerns me.
I didn't name her.
All three of
be
our cats
honest.
do have food in their names.
It deeply concerns me.
Oh,
We
'cause
got
Okay.
Miss Nugget, we got Espresso Bean, and Balthazar Salmon Bread.
Any other shopping that needs to be done?
Kinda
Do we need to see magic items? What do we need here?
magic item.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, please. And they're all free.
Haha.
Ugh.
Hey, this one doesn't have a price on it. That means it must be free, right?
Got that 5-finger discount.
Shut up! I hate those guys.
Me
Oh
too.
my god.
You got
But
some
those
real life
skins free,
people that
right?
come in?
Huh?
I said, have you had real life people come in and shop like that?
Oh yeah, all the time. I fucking want to murder him. And it's the same dude too at my store. He knows it doesn't scan. I keep trying to tell my boss man that it doesn't scan to fix it. He still hasn't fixed it. So I type it in before he gets there, and I've been scanning it to show like I'm scanning it, but I already typed it in before he walks up. He's like, "Yeah, it's scanning." He's like, "Oh, so you can't make that joke anymore." Like, fuck you.
Petty to the extra level.
Exactly. I hate that guy.
I'm all good, Andrew, for shopping. I got my apples. Those
I
main
just
wanted
moves
to
that
see
will
if I
come
can-
here.
I'm generating a store at the moment.
Okay.
Magic. Magic.
I'm just looking for one thing. Don't worry. Oh, that's a sock. Okay. I got a beeped. Oh. Oh. Neat. Albert. Albert boots. Board session notes. I like that. It's just nothing, and then finally Owlbear arc.
Remember, the hero is fueled by the whimsy of an actual child, so.
And you just gave that child a lot of I did, at least. Give him a lot of money.
If that child wants Owlbear, hero will kill for that Owlbear.
Yes, but is it truly the child that wants the owl bear, or is it hero?
Does anyone really know? It's up to interpretation.
I will hug him and squeeze him and pet him like this.
Oh god, it's gonna go over so many people's heads nowadays.
Yep.
No, I hurt.
This is my friend George.
Oh, I had an impulse buy, guys. I got a ball python, and she's adorable.
Oh, you mean in real life?
Yeah,
Oh,
I got a ball python.
I'm
Nice.
happy for you, but I don't like snakes. But I am happy
a-
for you.
That's okay. But I
Send me a
also
pic.
have the. Okay, well when
Send pics.
I will. My phone's dead. You gotta give me a minute.
No,
Cause like,
don't
no,
mention
no
if you're
joke,
not going to send pics.
gotta take a picture. Her name's Alaska, and/or Allie. I don't want to. I don't want because she's in her hide right now. I don't want to just tear it out and pull her out. I don't want to make her not feel safe.
When you have an opportunity, send me pictures.
Oh, if I have an opportunity, I'm taking her out. I'm gonna like yank her out of there, kind of pet her, play with her. I'm gonna be taking her everywhere, just get her used to people, so that she can. I can take her everywhere. Take her to College Bar and stuff like that. Magic shop. It sells magic shop.
Ta-da. Hey, Feathertail gun, look at that.
Whoa. The Ioun Stone of Sustenance? Damn.
Sustenance.
The Ayuk Stone of Stuff.
Mine's not loading.
Huh? Headband of
Ooh.
Intellect. Hold up.
Lance 3. What? Whoa.
Make the smart boy.
Sling.
Where was that under?
I just showed it to everybody.
Eyes are closed.
It's just saying magic shop on my screen. It's not telling me anything else.
You go to items.
It's just saying magic shop. Hang on. How do I print screen?
Whoa. Yep, that do have some magic items in it.
Oh yeah, that feather bird token. Alright, do we gotta kill the person that owns the shop?
Okay, that's all it's showing me.
It's a level 20 wizard.
Do we need to kill the person? I have silence. Also, what's a level 20 wizard doing running a shop?
He's done with his adventures. He's selling all of his worldly possessions.
Nothing's popping up.
Headband of
Okay.
Why wouldn't he
Alright.
just use my lich?
Can you
Calcus,
take
go,
Can you take a screenshot and just like
Calcus, go to journal.
I'm in the journal.
Go to places.
Places.
Eldrosia.
Drosia.
Aramaris.
Mars.
First ring. Magic shop.
Nope, still says magic shop.
Yeah, click magic shop. Oh,
I
it
did.
still just says magic shop?
Yeah, like I sent a picture on Discord what it says, and that's it.
Oh, the one time we get the headband of intellect and Gamera is not here.
I still have
Oh.
10 intelligence and could use it.
Oh, true.
But I don't know if I'd ask for it, if that makes sense.
Thank you.
I only have 88 gold. It'd be a big, big buy.
Oh, it's the long sword of wounding. That was what I used as for what's her name? For a bit.
Moxie.
Moxie. What's a medallion of thoughts do?
You can use an action to cast the detect thoughts spell.
Okay.
That sounds pretty good comparatively.
Man.
Just in case our portable one dies. Sorry.
Neve, if you need the money, I'll let you borrow it for the headband of intellect.
Oh, I greatly appreciate that, but I don't actually know if I need it. It's very nice of you, though. Thank you.
There's
Okay,
300 gold,
Caucus,
300 plus gold in the party funds as well.
Okay, Caucus by the headband of intellect.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Shmoney, shmoney, shmoney.
Shmoney, shmoney. What about the headband of intellect? Because you're
I'm gonna put it on-
artificer.
No, I'm gonna put it on something.
Yeah, putting it on the owl bear, I swear to God.
Oh my god. The name's Mr. Owlbath to you, sir.
Oh, I need nothing but the finest raw meat. Oh, guffaw.
And then take it off him and then make it contemplate life.
There you go. It's there for you.
Thank you.
No problem.
Alright. 1 second. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh my
the
God.
headband intelligence is one of those things that if we ever find it useful, I'll take it, but otherwise, we might find another.
Damn it. Okay, can you do me a favor? I was gonna surprise by sending it to Neve, but I was not gonna say anything. I was gonna put it in your inventory. I was gonna give it to you and just say nothing.
Oh, so it's just there? How'd you
Yeah,
open that?
where the fuck did I get this? I'm like, but it's not letting me send it to you, so I couldn't.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Of course, just pretend you don't know it's there
I won't.
for like 3 sessions.
Hero, why are you detecting thoughts?
Jesus Christ.
It's detecting thoughts.
Too young for that.
Yeah, but he's always rock hard.
Ugh,
Sing.
Ka-chow.
good job.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Sha sha sha. I mean, your character's made of rock. You made a slightly spicy joke. What were you anticipating?
Neve has the most disgusting stats I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Intelligence was my dumb stat. That's not my fault.
Burn
Not
Neve's gonna
anymore.
be leading all of our actual confrontations. He's gonna stand in the front. Ooh.
Anyone else interested in anything from the shop?
I
I
wish
think
I
I'm
had
ready to
like
go
a
talk to the professor.
That forgery
Yeah.
kit looks kind of tasty. How much does it
That's
weigh?
true.
Gold.
How much does it weigh, Andrew?
The forgery kit?
Yeah.
Like a pound or something.
Um, £5.
Would I be overweight if I got it?
Maybe
If you
overweight if
stop-
you ate too many cheeseburgers.
If you stop eating the apples,
I mean, apples are a natural laxative, so he'd really be shitting himself.
That's true.
his body's overcome it.
It might be a way to create some invitations into the banquet.
That's what I was thinking. Wait, did you just
You
take
have
something
4
away from me?
rapiers on. You have 4. Yeah, your pumpkin seeds.
No! I kind of wanted to keep them in there so I knew what I did. But that's okay.
Oh, they're gone.
You take the
Yeah,
meat out of there too then. Damn.
You have 4 rapiers?
4?
No,
No.
2. You have 2 rapiers?
Yeah,
Who has 2 rapiers? Oh, you
I do. One for each hand. No, one for each hand!
mm. It'll no, it won't.
Oh, I see what you did. Oh, I'm sorry.
2, yeah.
I had 2 individual ones instead of 2 stacked.
Yeah, I was like, clean up your fucking inventory. Plus, you have a quiver, so like you can be putting shit into your quiver too.
I mean, they're on my body. I feel like they'd be
Yeah, but
way...
like move your backpack stuff into your quiver.
True.
Here.
I just didn't because I didn't know if it would count as a bag of holding, you know?
It's got pockets.
That's true.
There you go.
It's like a very large fanny pack.
Yeah.
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 And it's red.
Here, forgery kit. You wanted it, right?
Yes, please.
All right, there you go.
Oh, you already might. Oh, it does it automatically. It's so cool. Andrew,
It
that's so
does, yep.
cool. You're so cool,
Thanks.
Andrew.
I'm working on doing gathering spots as well around the map, to where you click on it, it'll automatically do it, and then give you a random roll of stuff that you gathered.
Ooh. That's cool.
Yep. Anybody else? We're good?
Nah.
I don't think anybody has enough gold for a couple of these items.
Nah.
Nah.
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
Armor's too expensive.
Or
Very.
Oh, could I get like a leather jacket?
Yeah, we can say that those traveling clothes were your leather jacket.
Can I ask the armor what it would take to make it fireproof?
That's more of a magical realm.
Ask the magic man. Magic man!
Let's see here.
What's up?
no, you're the magic woman.
That's it. Yeah, I did not say magic woman.
right back.
And the magic man. Magic man.
About 5,000 gold pieces.
Is that something I can do?
No,
Not
You-
yet.
you do not have that kind of training of enchanting things in
You're
that
not
way.
in the enchanter.
Yeah, you are no Tim.
Oh, Andrew, since we have like 7
That's my
days till, are we able to do like downtime activities?
Well, we only have 3 days after this day because it took us 3 days to get back.
Oh. I mean, still, it doesn't mean that's 3 days. Of
No,
stuff.
it's June 10th, isn't it? Yeah.
So you said it would still. Never mind.
I think we were really
Because-
close to town when because like he said that was our last day of travel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it
it
was
was
the
that
last
7-day
day of
marker?
travel. Yeah,
Ooh, excuse me.
I already moved you forward 3 days.
Hey guys, I wonder if there's an arena here. That'd be fun.
Nothing of such barbarity. There are
Und-
magic dueling rings, though.
Wizarding duels.
Oh, can I see about? Are there like sunglasses in this universe?
Sunglasses?
Dark vision
Um,
goggles.
Well, not necessarily those.
Anti-sun goggles.
Don't think so. Trying to think of anybody would come up with such a thing. I'm sure that they could be made.
Portable shades.
Yeah, that's probably what I'd look to have me.
Be like stained glass.
Actually, I'll ask Calcus about it.
What?
People have made like
Oh.
goggles, so I'm sure that they could adapt it.
I'll ask Calcus if he can make me a pair of sunglasses.
Okay. Yeah, Calcus
Can I
needs
insight check
sunglasses.
him? Do I think he's gonna do it? Or do I think that's
You
out
don't
of
need
his
to.
realm?
I am gonna do it.
I would say with the combined efforts of your other artificer who is proficient with glass blowing tools.
Oh wow, true.
The schedule's really tied up right now.
While I'm in town, I'm just gonna continue my duties I normally perform at the temple and just pick up like nothing happened until I have to leave.
In the meantime, for pretty much our last activity before the end, we'll go over to Professor Shadowquill in the Temple of Nixwell.
Right.
Hey, Andrew. Oh, shit, that's
Hey,
not it.
hey,
Hang on.
Lucas.
Hang on, I gotta do the thing. Copy image.
Uh-oh.
Yes. This is what he's getting.
God damn it.
Oh no. I don't
He
like
didn't specify.
Did you build your
He didn't-
monstrosity?
I'm gonna trust Aravan with the design choices, but I'll trust you for the metalwork.
As the party makes her way through the bustling city of Aramaris, you continue through the winding streets towards the quiet, secluded temple where Professor Shadowquill resides. The sun, at this point, is high in the sky. I would say that takes like a couple hours. High in the sky, but the familiar scent of old parchment and ink greets you as you push open the heavy oak doors. Hear the sound of rustling paper and the faint scratching of quills echoing from deep within the temple. Navigating through the labyrinth of bookshelves, you reach the back where Professor Shadowquill's study is nestled away. The aging scholar is hunched over his desk, surrounded by stacks of ancient tomes and scrolls, his face deep in concentration. Without even looking up, "Ah, my friends. I had a feeling you would return soon. Your recent adventures have not gone unnoticed. What brings you back to this humble repository of knowledge?"
And nod to Neve and send a message to her to brandish the mirror.
Sure, I'll brandish the mirror.
Ah, this is no ordinary mirror. I trust it is the one that you retrieved from the druids.
Thank God they were actually pretty happy to part with it.
So they were they were hospitable?
Quite. Very lovely people.
I sniffed one of them.
It's interesting.
That's no we got rid of some trespasser and they're really appreciative. I'm gonna pull that charred steed thingy out.
What did you find here?
I've got a jar of sand, a jar of dirt. This thing was growing in the north side of the forest, and it was speaking to people and talking about stuff that no other person would know, and very ominous and dark. So I lit it on fire, and then the forest immediately healed.
I've not seen one of these in quite some time. To my understanding that they are all destroyed.
What are they?
It's known as the Seed of Malice. A terrible, dark creation that is meant to corrupt its surroundings. This must be why those druids were crazy, as all records recount. But you destroyed it.
Just a little bit of fire, and they went up in smoke. Screamed a bit, but
Must have still been a young seed then, if it was destroyed so easily.
Professor, are they known to be intelligent?
The seeds themselves?
Can they speak to you?
Speak to you? Not necessarily. But rather they supplant dark thoughts. Like a corruption of the mind.
Okay.
But you were wise to root it out. I'm certain you have done druids in that forest a great service.
There was a quick change. It came back. The dead parts of the forest grew back quickly.
Then indeed it was young. It was good that you got to it so quickly.
What's been going on here? Anything?
Nothing of too much interest. Shipments have been coming in from other parts of Aurora, and Haramaris continues to prosper. I hear that the university students are getting ready for their graduation. But other than that, it's been relatively peaceful. But that mirror that you have, such an artifact is quite rare. Often tied to the ancient magics. Perhaps even the very fabric of the Nexus itself. If I remember correctly, it holds the power to reveal the truth, even when that truth is buried deep within the soul.
I think we've seen some of that.
So you've used it then?
Hey, we've all taken a look into it.
What did you see when you looked inside?
Still chained to Draconia. And it was a little bit unnerving, but
And what did you learn from the experience?
that I have unresolved issues back in the place where I was all but exiled. Wow, great lesson. Didn't need a mirror to tell me that.
And what do you plan to do with this knowledge?
What, of the mirror, or of my own personal issues?
Either.
Aaron, your head. I don't know if we should share our plan. I think this should stay between us.
Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Who?
You.
Oh, bitch.
Oh no.
Hold on.
I'm trying to detect thoughts.
Wisdom.
Oh no, that's the second 2 you rolled tonight.
And you didn't even guide yourself. Oh, no.
Well, I think
Not
guidance is
something
just
that he
for
can do. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not something he can do like
ability
on a
check.
whim.
It's a reaction, right? Cough, cough, wing, wing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, currently we don't have a lot of thoughts about what to do regarding the 3 imposters that are currently running free. Especially considering their ties with the Kerberos.
So why is it that you keep coming back and sharing this information with me?
Because in I hadn't really thought about that. But I figure you were the one that gave us the information about the mirror. Maybe you had some other wise insight into how best to utilize it.
And were you not the one that brought us together about our markings?
I mean, if we misplace the trust, then please let us know, but I figure it's a working relationship.
No, I was just interested.
Insight check him.
Sure.
Is he doing something? He being sneaky?
Oh wait, now you don't trust him?
He's from his posture and stuff. He just seems to be taking a deep interest in, the workings of your group.
So here's the thing. We have it on good authority that the Kerberos are under heavy influence from the people that have been replaced.
Those
And they're going to have a
money
heavy...
and power usually are.
Yes, so they're going to be posting up wherever we go to try and defraud the doppelgangers. Now, I don't know if there's anybody in the Kerberos that can be trusted.
It would be hard fought to find somebody whose palms have not been greased.
Afraid of that. And is there any governing body that is at odds with Kerberos, or are they pretty much left unchecked?
The only other people, I guess, that would keep them in check would be the excuse me, the term the Luminary Arcanum. The major, only governing body in the city. The one led by the Archmages and Artificers.
And unfortunately, I do not have it in with them. Oh well, shite.
The Luminary Arcana.
Mm.
I'll kind of look towards Chad, and I'll whisper in his head. Well, we do have Eldrin, who is the advisor to the Luminary Arcanum. So we have some sway. But that's with the real one, not the fake one.
I'm gonna message him back and just like, well, that also means that he could be compromised.
Right. Now, do you trust? This is still in his head. Do you trust Professor Shadowquill?
I mean, to be quite honest, if he was working for the wrong side, I'm pretty sure he would have, I don't know, just trying to wipe us off the face of, our Mars.
Not if we keep on bringing the information back to him.
Do you think we should use the mayor on him? Do you think he would just be curious to see what he would look like? Or
We can ask him.
all right, I mean, he doesn't like me very
Professor,
much.
would
But
you mind using?
I was gonna. Okay. No, it's fine.
Would you mind using the mirror? Do you have any interest in that?
I have no problem looking into the mirror myself. I'd be interested to see what my true self looks like.
I'm gonna hold the mirror to where it shows like the professor and I'm
Selfie.
Both of you?
selfie.
So this is what you can see, Divinos. So as the mirror is kind of placed before him, the reflection that appears is far from ordinary. You watch as the image in the mirror slowly shifts. On the reflection of Professor Shill's chest, a faint glowing symbol begins to emerge. It pulsates with an eerie kind of dark light, casting long shadows across the professor's reflection. As the mark becomes clearer, the reflection of Shadowquill's eyes changes. The usual sharp, intelligent gleam is overshadowed by a faint kind of purpley mist swirling within them. The mist moves like a living entity. Around the reflection of Professor Shadowquill, faint tendrils of shadow begin to appear, reaching out from the mark on his chest. The tendrils seem to pulse with energy, subtly entwining themselves with the books, scrolls, and objects in his study. Oh, there you have it.
Well, that makes a bit more sense.
Explain.
You're not an elf, are you?
Not a what?
An elf?
I am indeed an elf.
And why does it look like an image of Ixo?
It is, close to my deity's power, I guess, in a way.
Are you a warlock or a cleric?
I wouldn't use such terms.
Hmm.
Highly devoted, seeker of knowledge. One that seeks to uncover.
And who do you follow, if it may not be so bold?
Nixa.
Can I do a religion check on that?
Yeah.
If I recognize it at all or anything, I'm gonna assist on that or guide him.
It's a mind. This is a mind thing.
16.
I don't think that you would know that he's looking, like checking his body language, or not. Yeah, sorry, rummaging through
yeah.
his mind to see. Nixel, also known as the Eternal Watcher, is the deity of mysteries, night, and arcane knowledge. Often depicted as a cloaked figure with piercing starlit eyes, an embodiment of enigmatic wisdom.
Okay. So it's a... I'm not going to use good or evil, but it's a...
Relatively neutral.
Neutral deity?
Relatively neutral. He is one of the weavers. So one of the original quote unquote good deities that helped shape the world as you know it. Yeah. Work. I think as far as you would know, like worked alongside Order. Forming like the original rules for the arcane practices.
Okie dokie.
What's our plan from here? Are we gonna stay in town?
I'm sorry.
Oh, please.
You're not making the connection yet, are you? I'll spell it out simply. There are 6 of you, correct?
Yes.
How many shards of the Nexus are there?
Like 7 or 8.
I should have taught you better. There are
No,
9.
I'm asking out of game.
Yeah, there's 9.
9. Alright. Well, there's 9 shards.
you hear in your minds, I am one of you.
Oh.
Oh.
And that's where we're going to end.
Oh,
Dun-dun-dun.
I literally, by the way, I just found the notes for it. It's the Stonebound Shard, Chronolock Shard, Aquamir Shard, Enigma Prism Shard, Zephyr Stone Shard, Celeste Prism Shard, or
Celestis.
Celestis, thank you. Ethereal Harmonium Shard, Soul Render Shard, and Flameheart Shard. And we currently have the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shards, and then the last one, which was the Flameheart Shard that Chad is.
We have 6 shards. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
The
this
first
is the
fight.
symbol that you saw.
Oh.
Dun-dun-dun.
Oh.
We found the
Dun-dun-dun.
7th one.
When he had the eyes, I was kind of thinking, I was like,
And 2 more.
nice. So at least we know now.
Hello.
I guess our destiny intertwines with Professor Shadowquill, and we'll
Yeah, but
see.
he's an old man.
Yeah, well, same.
Now we have 2 old men.
Well, technically 3, but you know.
3.
Yeah.
But one of them's not playing an old man this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Fuckers.
We love you, Steve. I hope you're doing well,
Yeah.
man.
Hey, I appreciate you guys letting me get out this week because being cooped up for the past 4 days locked in a bedroom has not been fun.
Oh, yeah.
No, you got sick?
I've had COVID since last
Oh
Thursday.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you feel
Yeah.
better soon.
I really do feel much better today, but I still tested positive, so I got a
Oh,
couple
shit.
days left.
I'm just waiting until I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like that.
Like, sorry, can't go into work today. Ah ha ha.
Yeah, except with my job, I must make sure that I have plans for the entirety of the week.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my job's not really a hey, I'm sick, I can't come in today. I'll pick up where I left off.
Should get him a should send him a picture of that Fuckosaurus.
For sure.
Big.
What really helped keep it within, because when I got him, I was with my aunt, and I didn't want her getting sick because she's, I think she's in her 70s or late 70s now. And oh yeah, I guess I should probably end stream, and then we could talk more.
Maybe.
Bye everyone.